I'm Ken.
Ugly Jason.
Big Lex with the big bag. And the big conversation with the big talk.
You got all your big shit.
Big everything.
We got a big all.
I'm Lacey.
Yeah, that shit all backwards.
And I'm Ballhead, a.k.a. Tamara.
Yeah.
You wasn't that you was hyper a minute ago. Every time this came on, you
Turned
got
out.
shot.
That's what we had to do
got
this again.
Exactly.
All right, y'all. Y'all want to introduce yourselves a little bit more? I know y'all gave y'all name, what y'all do. You know, y'all already got us over here, but
Right.
Lex, what
Y'all
you do?
Are the newcomers.
Well, I work at the shop with everybody. I'm a makeup artist and a lash tech.
As you can
20.
see,
Boom.
all our
See?
faces.
You know, got
Beat,
a little
beat.
protege right here.
You feel me?
Cute, looking gorgeous. But yes, I'm coming to talk all my shit today. So,
Period.
Big talk.
It's on me. I was gonna let all the ladies go first, but I'm one of the bitches today too. No, I'm just playing. Comedian Ugly Jason. You feel me? I host that Punchline on Mondays, $5 Mondays. I'm hosting the weekend as well, so just working.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, y'all know what we do.
Exactly. Let's get into
One more time, what you do?
Oh. I'm the nail tech at the shop, y'all. The best. Like, nah.
dang, I wish my nails was done.
Right. We over here bold.
The only person who nails really done is Lacey.
Definitely. Okay.
I mean, business,
Yeah.
my
Go ahead, Lacey.
Oh, I'm Lacey. I do what you want me to do. Sign off. But,
Oh, that didn't sound right.
I'm lacing people at the shop. Not really lacing, but, come get laced by me. I do lash extensions, wax and all that stuff or whatever.
And y'all know me. I'm here to slay the braids. Stop playing with me.
Grab my
Parts
scalp.
on fleek every time.
Period.
So stop playing.
Heavy on the parts.
Check me out. Queen of Braids T on Instagram.
That part. That's all.
That part. I wax coochies, dicks.
Oh my God.
Whatever.
Hold on. Well, I didn't know we was giving out hair shout out. Shout out to my barber, Westside Gino. My barber be getting me together, Westside Gino. That's my guy.
There we go. All right, y'all. We're going to get into this small talk. This is what we got. If you can get every message received and sent from your partner and it goes straight to your phone, would you do it? Every message. I mean, you got all the tea.
I would say yeah and no.
Yeah,
It's
I would
yeah
say
and a
yeah.
no.
Hold on, no. Let me
Hell
Yeah,
no.
if I feel like you
What's
cheating.
done in the dark,
We'll
we'll
come
have
to
your
the light.
ass in the neck brace in broad daylight.
Yeah.
That's it.
And that's what you
Got
got
off your tires, your spark plugs gone. all
Everything.
that shit.
Everything
all type
gone.
of shit.
So I'm like, why is
So-
it not stopping?
I don't know. It's a no for me.
Yeah, no, everybody deserves their own privacy.
Yeah.
That's enough.
I feel like
That's weird.
That's
You
weird as hell.
Acting like Jeffrey Dahmer.
It's
I had to bring Dahmer name today.
I've definitely ran into somebody who said, like, with their ex, they definitely have copied their phone. Like, everything that came to their phone came to.
Are you talking about me?
No, but you did that?
I did.
Dang, so why are you
Let me
lying?
find out you had an episode of Power. I swear.
I will not now do it. No, but I did. Definitely.
Crazy.
Then why did you
My
say
ex,
no?
let me tell you why. Because
said
No, I wouldn't
my
do that.
ex,
Like,
listen,
give her the- give
let
her
me
the-
tell y'all this. So my ex, I held this in, and to this day he don't know this, and I'm excited. He gonna have to see this. So this nigga, I had just got him a phone on my plan. So first of all, that's my business at this point. It's on my bill, and at that point,
Broke nigga, I wanted to put that in there.
I put him on my bill. He was on my Sprint then. And I just was being nosy. So he had just got his iPhone. He just switched over. And he didn't know. I already knew that you can kind of slide your number in there as one of them receives. So I was getting every single text. And I had to, oh my God, I was sitting there punching a wall. Couldn't say nothing like a lame. Because I did that for what? Just to sit there and know you cheating on me?
Right, and still
Yeah.
stay.
And still stay.
Still stay.
Yeah.
It was bad. Like, I remember one time, y'all.
But the dick was good, because that's why you stayed.
Obviously,
They
that's
stayed
what
for
she
good
said.
dick. Girl, he had
might
bad
have
dick.
to run it bit.
He like they call me actually.
Okay, look, you see this? I'm sorry.
Look,
she
one of those. He coming home one night, though. He coming home
y'all,
one
he
night.
Peace, man. You
played-
man.
he played me so
I got him all the time.
Listen, one of the girls cheated on me. When he was cheating on me, why that girl sung that? Because she used to come over his house. Wow. She sung that to me me on God, but I beat her ass though. I'm not gonna lie, I did. That's one thing she
Did you have
did.
music in the girl in the
No,
background?
she gonna come around.
You should have
me.
played Girl Fight.
Listen, she literally sung that song to me like she
should've
was
played-
because she got cool with his sister. That's why y'all don't play with family.
family is the worst.
The family is
Hey,
lies.
what?
The family be
the best
lying.
liar.
Be lying. I didn't even ask for that lie you gave me.
my brother.
Why you meet me if you don't lie to me?
Exactly.
The fuck? We could have left it at that.
Whole family be telling them what to
gotta
lie.
know.
You gotta say this because she was with me last night. And
I
she
wanted
really
to be-
didn't care
I'm
because I
offended.
told her you was with such and such. So you gotta keep up
No,
this lie.
because would you lie for your family?
Yeah.
So you
I don't.
I don't lie for nobody.
My
but
mama
my
told
daughter.
me not to lie because first of all, I stand on your shit. What are we lying for? Stand on your shit.
I'm
I
telling
don't
y'all
lie.
tell the truth because I'm gonna tell the truth. Like if I got multiple niggas, y'all gonna know about each other. Yeah, I'm dating you. I'm dating you. We going.
Yeah.
I'm going to brunch at 5 o'clock. Come pick me up at 7. When you 2 hours in, I gotta go because you know I got another date. You know about him.
And
Y'all
that's
not
where
gonna
I'm
know each
at.
other's names, but
I'm
y'all
ready
sure
to be
gonna know about
honest.
She lied in her dates up right, goddamn.
Go ahead.
I kind of got a similar story to yours. Like, now nobody know this.
It's something. Let's go.
The tea, the
She-
tea.
I didn't
Truth
get
is
the text
coming out.
messages. You know, back in the day, y'all had voicemails.
Girl, not you broke
Not
into
you
this.
getting that
Was
wrong.
it the music in the background?
No, it wasn't the music. So like,
Are you Barbara?
What's up? You reached Siobhan.
so I had his passcode to his voicemail, and I used to hear the messages. Yeah, so
Oh, you had that.
But who leaving a voicemail? Because I'm not leaving a
Everybody
voicemail.
leave
Yeah,
voicemail back in the
yeah,
day.
yeah.
so like this is how I knew.
I called again and again and again.
No, back in the day, you was leaving voicemails with the messages, with the
Listen, that bitch-
I know the
You
music
couldn't
in
pick
the
it up back
background.
then because you'll waste your little daytime minutes.
Okay,
You ain't
no,
want
you
it.
know, after
Yeah.
7.
Back in the day,
After
girls
7.
would leave messages on the phone for their dudes when they call. So
Hey,
this
daddy.
is how I found out my baby daddy actually had another baby on the way.
Congratulations, my brother.
How you handle that?
Congratulations.
I mean, like you said, like it was eating you up inside. You couldn't say nothing.
Girl, I
so you
couldn't
know
say
what I'm saying?
nothing.
Like, I made it seem like I
What did
had
she
a.
say? What did she say? We want to know.
She was-
Lex can't hold it.
I can't hold that shit.
She
She
was
telling you
saying-
right before
She
you-
basically the message was like, "Can you bring me something to eat? I keep throwing up. I'm not keeping nothing down." So I put 2 and 2 together. Like, oh, she pregnant.
Oh, because you ain't got no stomach virus, boo. Stop playing.
So
The food wasn't
I
out
just
back
made
then,
up a
you know, they're
story.
frequent.
Like I had a dream. You got a baby on the way. Just some bull
Girl, that's
crap.
something I would have did.
So I said
I would've
that,
did
and
that
he
for sure.
basically told on himself. So I was like,
Guys always tell on
okay.
themselves.
Telling himself you stalked him till he came out. What the fuck? That nigga ain't say nothing.
How she know? How she
Talking about she had a dream. Bitch, I'll punch you in the head. You ain't Martin Luther King.
Right then and there? No, not right then and there, but he just came on and told me that he got a girl pregnant. Of course, it's not mine. Like, you went through the whole process of getting a whole
Not it's
DNA
not mine.
test. Like, yeah.
It wasn't his?
Yeah, it was his.
I would have been
lied.
saying.
He didn't even. He went to the DNA test, baby, to make it feel
So
good.
what? Because you gotta at least try. You
Yeah,
gotta
so
try.
he never knew
Gotta
that
try.
I had his passcode.
Well,
and
now
I
you
I
know.
was like, I was up on it. Like, I knew what he was doing, so I was doing me too. So
Now,
I know,
did
bro.
y'all both feel
They
like
married
they
now.
gave you a reason?
So I know.
A reason to
You're
go?
not
Right,
lying.
did they give you a reason?
he married her.
They
Damn.
After another
Wow.
baby.
They
Okay,
married
so
now.
yeah. So it's good to have a God point of
No,
view.
it's not. They didn't marry me. He
No,
married the
well,
second.
they're married
He
now.
got married to the other girl.
Yeah, like after
Why
a
y'all
whole-
marrying another girl? That's
After
what we
in
need to
between
know.
relationships.
Because at the
No.
end of the day,
What's going
the
on?
other girl was the dummy.
She wasn't a
he
part of
know he
this.
can do whatever to that girl. She was the
Exactly.
dummy.
Yeah.
Like, so,
She's
I
the
mean,
one that
hey,
was going to
to each
leave.
his
So he
own.
knew.
Yeah. He like, I've got to
And
keep
so did
somebody.
she give y'all an initial thought to be like, oh, he cheating, let me get his voicemail passed, or oh,
Right.
let me,
Did
let
y'all
me
have a
connect
feeling
his
like woman
phone.
intuition? What made y'all do it?
It
That's
was
what
a
we wanna know.
feeling. Like, it's definitely.
Mine was cheating on me heavy.
Hell yeah.
So that's what made
I
it.
mean, like,
yeah.
what was the deciding factor? For,
Like you get him a phone.
I-
Well,
like, I
well,
need
the
to see
thing
what he
was, the thing was when my ex was that he was literally like, he had his hoes in line. Them bitches didn't come tell me nothing. I used to be like feeling the intuition. Now, if I feel something, I'm sticking with that and I'm running with it. Like I have to stick with it.
No,
But
because Javon was like that. He was in 3 relationships
Damn.
with me. He had a whole.
Gave that
motherfucking
nigga name
fucking
out.
whole game plan. He literally he came home at a certain time. All of this, but in the
Jesus
meantime,
Christ.
girl, he done went to Siberius. He done went to Oasis. He done did so much stuff.
See,
All
he
But
of
need
did,
this-
his
hold on, wait,
ass
but did he
beat.
keep you happy?
What I'm
And
saying.
that's what
so-
matters.
Oh,
That's
he
what
never
matters.
changed.
I'm
Listen.
truly
Never
with.
changed. The routine never
Listen.
changed. That's how I never knew.
We all
And
gonna
that's
build
nothing
our
wrong
own
with
mental
that.
happiness.
So
You
with that
got-
being
He
said,
went out for
though,
his birthday and the girl kept calling.
Spin off. With that being said, if somebody makes you happy and you're happy, why are you
you're not
looking for
looking for
anything
that,
else?
But-
Talk about the happiness that you have. I shouldn't have to question nothing. Like if your stuff's so good, I should know about it. Now if you didn't got sloppy,
And when
I feel
say
like
baby,
this.
he
I
was
feel
a
like
good
this,
one,
and I just this would be.
he
small.
remind me of me.
But I feel like as people, sometimes we get scared of situations and we will try to figure out what's wrong with a person versus what's right. The upside versus the downside don't be that. If a nigga moving around and he not sloppy, all female, what the camera at? All females got side niggas.
no.
Listen to me.
They
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Not Jeffrey Dahmer
Listen, they
again.
Jeffrey Dahmer too. Y'all saving good dick. That nigga didn't eat the dick.
Not me.
I'm just saying, bitches don't delete that good dick nigga.
Listen.
You might be with your good dick
No.
nigga, but you don't delete your. Listen,
We don't delete that number.
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
It's wrong with girls. We don't let them
We'll
talk.
jump back off of that. But people build their own mental happiness. Even though you may be faithful in a relationship, right? Hypothetically speaking, you faithful in a relationship and he not give you stuff emotionally, but you could get something for somebody else emotionally. Even though you're not giving yourself up physically, emotionally you can still be tied to somebody else. That's still
like them-
That's still cheating. That is still cheating
but
to me.
Women have
Facts.
People build their own, create their own happiness.
Yeah.
No matter how it goes, you create your own happiness.
And that's-
now when you get to digging for shit. Now you looking for something because you scared. For me personally, I feel like people scared of the honesty within the situation.
Yeah.
My whole thing was like, let me see if I can figure out some stuff. Like, let me see if I can crack this code. And it was our address. Like, really? Like, it took
Not
me
the
like
address.
the address. Like,
I
it took
wouldn't
me
even
like
thought about
When
that
that
address.
just be like, that all your whole heart
I was going through everything in that Instagram. I was like, oh, really?
My
Right.
nigga cheated
Delete
so
the
good, and we was so
messages,
happy
everything.
that at this point, this nigga has sent all of his old pictures, for our naked pictures, all of that. But you know, when you get with somebody, you delete all of that stuff, past relationship shit. He sent that shit to his
Why you gotta
motherfucking
delete it
Gmail.
though?
I
He
ain't deleting
sent that
nothing.
shit to
It
his
was before you.
motherfucking Gmail
Oh,
account.
he
Stop
got
playing
smart.
with
There's
me.
nothing
Okay,
wrong with
deal
that.
with
If
my
it's
nigga.
old stuff, I'm not mad.
Yeah, I don't care.
Why are you
No.
saying
My
that?
whole thing is you got a whole video of a girl playing with her pussy. So what are you doing?
That's
Are you saying
you
that I'm
never
not
know
enough?
if you gotta drop that T
My
on
whole
the
thing
bed.
is, am I not enough?
I
What
had
are
to
you
drop
doing
that
with
T
this
today.
video?
Wait.
Watching it? Are
Okay,
you
let me ask
jacking
you a
off to
question.
it?
Let me ask
That's
you a
my whole
question.
thing.
Do you watch
care.
porn?
What's the
I definitely
difference?
watch porn.
Okay,
But
wait,
when
wait,
watch
wait.
somebody
Now-
you don't know
listen,
versus
okay.
a girl
Why
that
does
was
that
in.
matter?
Let me
I
say
don't
this.
see it.
You watch porn, right?
Definitely.
These are people you do not know.
Right.
Everybody don't like to watch other people they don't know or even go into mindsets of shit they not with. Other
Right,
guys,
but if
listen,
you feel
other
like
guys
that, as
don't
my
want to
man
watch
tell
other
me,
guys.
send
but-
me a video you playing with your pussy. Okay, I feel better than you watching an old bitch that I know you might. Okay,
It's
why are
options,
you watching
baby.
it?
It's-
Because that's
it's
giving me,
only
okay,
the-
are you going back to her? Is this what you
I'm
like?
not,
It's a
I'm not
white
affected
list.
with that either.
Nah,
I don't like.
I
if
don't
my
care.
man-
I
if
need
you're
all
my
my
man,
own
care.
Why are
Why
you
the
looking
fuck
at
do you
somebody
have
else?
that
That's
you-
my whole
that you
thing.
already
My whole
have?
thing was
You
he
know
was
what I'm
such a
saying?
he
And
thought he
that's
was
a
a good
red
cheater, so
flag.
he sent it to his Gmail. No, because baby, I'm one of
So
the
you
I'm
fucked that
on it.
nigga too. So you, how did you get the Gmail account? This is what we need to know.
Oh yeah,
Y'all made it, y'all
too.
see how-
Y'all
I did
men
that
are
too.
slow. Y'all use the obvious
Y'all slow
stuff.
as fuck.
Your kid's birthday, your address,
You
your
wanna hear
birthday,
something
your mama
I
birthday.
broke
Okay,
into
let
my
me-
ex
That's
email
so
and read it
simple.
all.
Let me say this.
That nigga was
And-
cheating. I told him don't text that girl no more. That nigga was not texting. They was emailing back to back. I seen
And then
that.
for her
I
to
was
just
be on a
crying
whole
in the
Twitter I don't know
corner
about.
listening to Angel Martinez. Angel, ain't that the song?
Send me an A.
Like, please heal my heart, Lord. I remember crying so bad. Like, this nigga is literally not gonna stop cheating on me.
Andy Martinez.
I swear to God, this is a true story. I found that email and was like, bro, I can't win
How
for
long
losing.
ago was this?
And then
This was back in like
this
2012.
same
Yeah, because
Gotta
niggas
be
they
with an
email like the
email.
email. You gotta look for the emails
Yeah.
and you get it back.
this
in
same ex of hers
2012.
I
paid
was
me
looking
$1 to
at
tell
it.
when I told.
Right, this the ex that he paid her $1 to snitch on me.
But
$1?
She was only fucking
we 11
10
years
back
old,
then.
right? We literally 11 years old.
Baby, I'm about to go get some hot Cheetos.
I ran it up in the gas station. But I mean, hey, that was about.
I ran it up. That's when the chips was a quarter.
I went to that liquor store
Yeah,
and
don't
ran
forget.
it.
Wait, was that around the time they had the
better
beeper
come
gum?
with
Did
them
she have a
blue
beeper
strips.
gum? Did you go get the beeper gum?
No. I'm strictly a Doritos fan, so I probably got about a couple chips.
Kennedy for sure has a Dorito.
No,
Walking
man.
back down the
Men
block
are just
on 7
slow with their
Mile.
shit. I found out my man was cheating when everything on the phone deletes, but it backs up to the laptop, and then something just told me
Go through that
go
laptop.
through that fucking laptop. Guess the password, like you said, it's always something.
It's always
Listen,
something.
hold on, can I say this
This
real
was
quick?
his mama's
The something
birthday.
that just told me is just a woman being crazy. That's everybody that says something just
but
told
he
me.
right,
Okay,
though.
let me. And I'm
It's our
all right. So
intuition.
I want to put
No,
y'all.
because y'all literally.
No,
give us
listen.
some type
I
of
want to put
something.
y'all in my world for a second, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah, we got to
I went through a phone too, right?
He had some nigga, I would never go through it. I would never go through it.
Let me speak my piece on the situation.
Come get it. Come
He
get it.
did say he's one of the bitches
So
today,
listen,
so let's go.
Exactly. Let's go.
let me be my.
So
So listen, this is my
I'm
piece on the
intrigued.
situation, right? So, we was together for a minute. Everything's straight. I don't want to say I created the issue, but it was an issue because we wasn't spending time together. So that was my whole issue. Like, damn, like we had moved closer to each other, but we had got kind of further away from each other. So it's like we want to spend time together. So long story short, I had 2 phones. I went out one night. I left my
One for the plus, one for the whole.
this
Why did you have
would
two
make it
phones?
crazy,
Why
right?
did you have two phones?
I'm gonna tell them because I got a business and I got my personal life. You gotta separate both.
Period.
Yeah,
So
we got phones like that.
so I had 2 phones, right? So she had an unlock code to my phones.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before anything, I don't even have locks on my phone now. I don't even put locks on my phone. But I'll talk about that later.
You gonna see what you gonna see.
Okay, you gonna
The
go
competition. I want to make sure y'all know that. Bitch goes.
No,
There's somebody else
no,
out here that like
I
it.
agree with that.
But okay, so anyway, we had I had left one of my phones in her car after we went out. So I called her like I just left my phone in the car, bring my phone back. She brought the phone back. So I just kind of did a little subliminal run through like, oh, she didn't go through nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it was like, oh, she didn't go through my phone if she had it.
no,
like,
nigga.
Let me go
Right
through
there.
her.
We
Let
don't
me
open
go
up
through
the
her.
same apps. We not closing the apps. None of that. Oh, we know
Okay,
what to do.
so-
Y'all just slow. Y'all
And I'm
just
She went through
slow.
that
back up.
So,
Making it not obvious.
no,
We
because
okay.
I called it quick
I
enough.
go back in
I'm
that
talking
order and
about,
have every
listen, phone was back in 3 minutes. I mean, like, right around the corner, I left my
First
phone
of all,
in the
we can
car.
go through it in 20 seconds.
I know it.
We everything.
So-
First of all, we on our
You
phone
in the
like
you in
this.
the gas
We
station
videoing
getting
everything
gas
like
on
that.
So-
105.
so-
And we
Yo,
can
it
record
was-
it.
So
and
now
send
listen
it
to
to
this.
us,
Listen
and
to this.
it
This
be
will
up.
make it crazy, right? So after that, I was already spoke the issue that we weren't spending time together.
Right.
She like, I'm going out of town this weekend to do. So now we about to spend more time apart on the days I'm off. Like, but I'm like, I kind of understand the personal life. So if you need to get away, go ahead. So while she out of town, she get drunk. Long story short, she called me like just ranting about like her friend threw up in the Uber. I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm like, stay another day. You feel me? Like, don't let that deter your trip. Out of nowhere, I get, you talking to somebody else? I'm like,
Because
So
listen,
now
one thing
wait.
when we drunk, we cannot hold that
listen,
shit.
so
Because
I'm
it's
like,
boiling up.
I'm kind of confused, but I want you to get to the point. So I'm like, what's up? Like, what you saying? Like, then I just asked. I'm like, did you go through my phone? She like, yeah, I went through your phone. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, so she did in 20 seconds.
So this will make this will
Like we said.
listen. This will make the situation crazy. So she said, "You out here sending bitches money. If anybody know anything about me, nah, I love this. I do not give women money. I am one of them niggas.
dead in the camera.
I want to make sure they know this.
You need to
I
know.
don't give women
I
money.
don't pay bitches
But
shit.
because it was my second phone, it was my niece texting me that really wanted some money. It's just like, I have joint custody over my niece. I'll get to that shit later. But she texted me saying she wanted some money. So she made an issue over it. I kind of resolved it, but she let the issue linger. So in my mind, I'm like, bitch, you doing something.
Let me tell
Yeah.
You trying to pin it on me.
Because
what you
now
really doing?
it's, so I let everything play out. I made up for whatever I had to make up for. Like, I let that shit fly out. I gave it like 1 month.
Not a month.
A month.
You said you
30
different.
days.
I gave
He
it.
gave you
Jeffrey
a trial.
Dahmer.
Listen,
Retrial.
one thing about us as humans, we don't know how we move as people, right? Like in real time. That's why y'all can figure niggas out so easily, because if it wasn't mirrors, we wouldn't know how to see ourselves. So you see yourself through other people. Other people can tell you your habits. Like, oh, you use this word too much, or you do this too much. Like, dang, I didn't even notice that about myself.
But only a person that you dealing with
Right.
knows
So
your
I
patterns,
just sat
knows your
back and I
habits.
just watched.
Okay.
So now I just sat back and watch how she moves. So this particular day,
Oh shit, she ain't
I go
do
to her
something.
crib or whatever. We in a good space. We Gucci. I go to her crib. She worked midnight, so she already laying down. I'm just going to kind of chill before I get up. I had to pick my brother up from work, so I'm like, he got off late, so I'm like, I'm just going to chill right before I go. Long story short, I fall asleep. We both fall asleep.
Somebody got
Listen to me.
see
Listen.
the catch.
So it ain't no catch.
It is what it is, my baby.
My brother had called me because I kind of overslept to get this nigga. So as soon as I woke up, I'm like, oh shit. Like he like, no, I'm at the crib. You straight. So I'm gonna get ready to lay back down. Her alarm go off, right, to get up for work. So I just let it rain for a second. So I ain't gonna touch it. I'm gonna let the shit fly. It ring again. I'm like,
Can't
You know
hold
what?
it. Temptation.
I'ma
Is
just-
that something?
It's
too?
itching.
no, wait. It ain't even just something. This one made it crazy. I told you. She
Because
already,
what's his shit?
she
The
had
alarm
my.
song or what?
Nuh-uh. She already
Okay, that
had
was
my.
smart.
She already
I'ma
had
use
my unlock to all my shit. I had her shit too, but then she changed it. Then giveaway. But
'Cause you
like
was
y'all
like,
say,
why your
how
unlock code
niggas,
changed?
people are easy to figure out.
Yeah.
So I unlocked it, and when that hit,
It's that.
You
It's
said
that.
that's
It's
when your
that.
that motherfucking.
her sleep. You punched her.
I ain't no. No,
man, you would've had
I'm
it
a
if you
cold
punched her
motherfucker.
to
I ain't punch her. I ain't do shit. I don't touch women. I got a daughter, so but I'm a petty ass nigga.
Okay, so you unlocked
So
it.
I unlock the phone. First thing I do is grab the watch because I know everything in the watch.
Oh, the watch is the worst.
The watch it has. I never delete anything. I make
No,
pictures.
the watch
First,
don't
you go back.
pictures
So
of
the
the
first thing I
watch.
do is grab the watch. I'm not wake you up. I'm not doing shit. So I get to going. I see her. You feel me? She got a few niggas in the roster. In the middle of what was going on, she woke up, and I just looked at her. I'm like, this shit don't feel comfortable. Do it. So I found out my little shit. You feel me? And then I was even pettier. You feel me? I got up. She had child. She was naked, so I got up and ran out the house with the phone. Long story short.
Oh, yes. Oh,
It's the
really?
time for her to go to work. So every nigga I knew she had, I just called and fucked up every situation. Bitch, you ain't about to be happy after this. Ain't no going to the next nigga, bitch.
So what happened? Y'all break up?
Yeah, we broke up. I ain't give a fuck. She fat now. I'm good.
Miss Patty. Miss Patty.
Drink to that. Because listen,
Wow.
So I don't even know why I told that story, but it was a good one. I got that off my chest.
Real fast, everything right.
no, because mine's in my drink. I ain't playing.
So in
everybody
real time,
bailing up.
and I feel like this just to
everybody
jump on the
bailing up.
topic. I'm sorry, just to jump back on the topic. I feel like people deserve their own personal space in life, just in real time, because
But wait, I just want to know, why are you passing it like that? Like
Girl.
we just
We secretive.
we grown as hell.
I'm
ain't
not
shit.
Drink
to
that.
say.
saying that. I'm just giving it to you because I didn't want
some of
it.
yours?
No, ma'am.
don't drink your little shot.
Okay.
I feel like people deserve their own,
I'm gonna need
even in relationships, right? People deserve their own personal space.
Definitely
and,
do.
Like literally, you have to have your own life outside your relationship. Like even when y'all went through whoever shit y'all went through,
Yeah.
right, and got every text message, right? And I look at shit like this, like just imagine, right? Let's say I'm faithful. I'm a faithful guy.
Let's say I'm faithful.
say-
So you're
Are you
not.
faithful? Are you
Look at he gonna smile at the camera. Kodak.
But look,
Y'all here cheater. As y'all, he's
but
a cheater.
honestly, let's
Go
just
ahead
say
and
I'm in a
slide.
faithful. Hypothetically, we'll use us. Let's say we're in a faithful relationship, right?
Period.
This is her homegirl. This is her best friends. They best friends. She talking to my boy. I'm a faithful man. She decide I want to go through his phone. She see my boy text me that he cheating on her. Now it put us in the middle of a situation.
You better tell me.
Because now you can't even say you went through his phone to find this shit out, but now you tying us too because I know too.
And then it's
now I
gonna
can't
cause
even have
friction
a
between
com-
y'all as a
The
couple.
whole, yeah.
Not even a couple. That's my friend.
I mind my
'cause now-
business. That ain't got nothing to do with
Yeah, I
me.
wouldn't
But-
say nothing less than now. If you entertaining it, like, yeah, I know that's
I'm
right.
not
But
hold on,
at
you gotta
the same
understand.
time, what
But
he's saying
listen,
is
this is your
girl.
best
She's gonna
friend.
expect for you to tell her
You
like,
gotta
okay,
tell the
you
young
know
girl.
what
I'm not.
You and
I
your
promise
man
you,
see-
I
you
will
see
not
it in your
expect
man
my friend to
phone.
tell me none of that because it makes it too hard. Like
I
for
know my
one,
friend would
for
tell
one,
me.
you don't know
Tell my
what.
best
For
friend. I
one, the
don't
bitch
care.
gonna go back. So what
Yeah.
I'm telling you
And then
for.
when you come to me, I'm like, I already knew. I'm like, I saw it in his phone, girl.
Girl,
But then she gonna be mad
You
at
can't
you and
talk
say,
about
why
you.
you
Why
didn't
you didn't
tell
tell
me?
me
Why you
and
didn't
this-
hint to me?
Yeah.
Why you didn't tell me to do this? You could have told me,
It puts-
okay, well he
then
cheating
now
on
you
you.
put your
You need
whole
to do your
relationship
thing.
in the middle
See what I'm
of
saying?
another
Right. You
relationship
got your
or
whole
something.
relationship plus you got your relationship with your friend plus you
'Cause
fucking up
now-
their relationship now.
Yeah.
Cause now the nigga might be like, man, how she find out? Man, your girl went through your phone. My girl went through my phone. And you didn't come tell me that you
Exactly. You
went
see
through
what I'm
my
saying?
phone.
So it's like
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
you bring in other energy within your relationship. I feel like everybody needs to, like, people need to have their own personal life.
And I think, and that's what bothers me the most. And I used to be like that. Like, I had an ex that did not tell me nothing. I felt that he needed to tell me every little thing. But then I realized, like, you know, he was 33. You're 33. You got 33 years of shit that you dealt with. Like, who am I that you have to tell me that? You don't. Some things you want to take to the grave, and I owe you that.
Sometimes with your mate, you want to confide in your mate. Be like, okay, well,
That's
let me
when
tell
you
what
want
happened
to, though.
as far as with my
But it
friend
should
such
not
and
be
such.
wanna hear
forced.
something
You
crazy
tend
why
to
you can't?
they gossip more than anybody.
Because listen, let me tell you
As soon as you
something
break up,
crazy.
they get to throwing up and they get to, oh, and you do such and such and you do such and such, and they be like,
Nobody
man, how
really
you
be
know?
loyal.
You talking to your man
Listen
about
to this.
everything?
Yeah.
You lie to the people you love. I don't give a fuck.
No.
Yeah,
they
you do. We
No.
teach our
Like,
kids
what kind
how
of
to lie.
lie?
People
I'm
do.
gonna tell you why. We teach our kids how to lie. Kids are the most honest people in the world. Kids be like, "Oh, your breath stink." You be like, "Don't say that."
That's true.
You lie to the people
That's
you love.
real.
You gotta
I'm
think
okay
if somebody
with
just said something about you that wasn't true, you wouldn't even care.
Yeah.
Because you don't care about who the fuck saying it.
Right.
Sometimes shit be to protect people's feelings. I'm a nigga. Lie to me. Protect my happiness.
Why though?
Because if you gotta understand, if some people mental can't handle what's going on.
That's not my problem.
It ain't no.
This
It
is
ain't
really-
because
Yeah,
women.
but what if
Listen,
that
like I
person
said,
do
if
something to
women go,
themselves?
I would do
Again,
some
that's
shit.
not my
because I
problem.
told them
No,
that.
it's
You
the
wanna hear- but
delivery.
I'ma
It's
tell you
delivery.
why.
It's how
Listen,
you say
because
things, but I'm not
you
gonna
gotta-
say it.
I just told you my last situation. I was straight with what was going on. I got the digging. Her line was bad. You lied to me. I don't even care. Because it's not nothing I'm looking at. Like, if
But you telling me that you sitting here being fake. First of all, it wasn't her lying that got you. It was her way she was moving. Your
No, it was her
intuition.
lying.
But it was your intuition. That does not lie. And
I
that's the
didn't
first
get an
thing.
intuition till I knew she was lying. You feel me?
What did
Once
she
you
lie
know
about?
somebody-
What did she lie about that made
She
you?
was out of town with a nigga. I knew
Oh, she was out of town with a nigga?
Yeah,
You never mentioned that.
So it was right.
But y'all should have read that because y'all women, y'all understand that.
Because friends literally be on that.
She went on a girls trip. She might have met
Ain't no
him down
girls
there,
trip.
but we didn't know that she was.
When the bitch got to delete emails, I said, bitch, give me this phone back.
Yeah, okay, but
But that's what I'm saying. If you gotta go to that point, as far as emails and stuff like that, oh baby, you too.
that's
deep in
what
the
I'm
trenches for me.
saying.
Yeah,
Like,
lie to
just
me, though.
do
Lie
it.
to me.
I'm sure
I
gonna
was
tell
happy.
you the
I ain't
truth.
gonna
If
lie, I
you're
was
making me
happy.
unhappy
No.
or you're not doing something, I'm
Go
gonna.
ahead,
Now you
lie.
didn't get. Now
So
you
it's either
didn't.
You're gonna get.
Because
You're
I got
gonna
to
correct
looking
or
and
I'm
I
gonna leave
fucked
you the
up my
fuck
happiness.
alone.
No, you
You know
didn't
what I'm
fuck up your
saying?
happiness. You moved. Now you out of a
Yeah, I know, I'm good.
situation.
Listen,
But you would have been
I
in a
told you she was
situation.
fat now. So that
No, because if you kept that situation going every time
But-
somebody does something toxic, all it's going to do, personal experience, tit for tat.
if
Yeah.
we married, let me say, if
You
we
gonna
married,
always think that
energy
about
guy.
that person. Like, oh, you
I'm
give me
gonna
such
do
and such,
something.
did this
I'm
to
gonna
me.
do something.
Who wanna
you're
live
gonna do
like
if
that?
we
something.
married,
All
lie
it
to
is
me
is
to
a
protect my
toxic
feelings.
cycle.
No.
These feelings
No.
weak as
That,
hell.
but exactly, that means you need to
Especially
heal.
married.
You
I'm
need to
honest in
heal.
every situation. I tell anybody before I get in a relationship, whether I'm dating, whether we doing, people don't know how to date no more.
No.
That's the thing. People don't know how to date.
that's
Once
what
you
you
feel
need
like,
to do
oh, I
to
like
push
this
it
person,
forward.
I give you all my attention,
Right.
all my no.
Right.
So
yeah,
that-
I'm dating you, but I'm still dating 5, 6 other people. It is what it is. This is what dating is.
So that goes into the bigger situation, Kai. Like,
Okay, so big talk. Is trust issues or insecurities?
that whole thing goes
But
into.
it's kind of the same thing.
But I'm just
like,
saying. So
It is and it's
insecurity
not.
builds trust issues.
And you
So
can deal
listen.
with your past
That's true.
insecurities from
I was
relationships, parents, all
messaging
types
this
of stuff.
guy on Facebook. Not Facebook, on Instagram. He made a story that said, "I just want a girl that doesn't lock her phone." And I just thought that was so weird because what does her
That
locking?
was, I want to say that.
That is so weird. And he literally was supposed to write back and tell me what he meant by that, but he just kept saying I said, what if she don't want her phone to get stolen or lost, like, or personal stuff?
Anything.
He's talking about, nah, that's an excuse.
That's
How
just
is
like
that
me.
an
I
excuse?
like my phone because I have kids. Me and whoever I'm dealing with, me and my mate might have personal stuff.
Right.
You might
Yeah.
randomly send me a video or anything.
I got
I
my
might
kids.
randomly
Shit,
send you
my
a
phone.
video.
There's
What if my
plenty of
kids
things.
pick up
And
my
I
phone
had a
and
little
see that?
girl, like literally at my cousin's wedding, one of the little girls
these
I was in
kids
the
already
wedding
say
was
you
like,
born.
I went through my mama's phone and then she was like, she went through my phone. She's like, oh, you got this in there? I'm like, little girl. She like, this told me through
Oh,
her
she
mama's
told me
phone.
that.
Yeah, she went through her
I
mama's
remember that
phone.
story. That little
And
girl was
I
bad
was
as
like,
fuck.
she like, I was make sure you wasn't a hoe. So I'm like, we went through your mama's
What?
phone. She like, and she was the hoe when she went through her mama's phone. I was like,
She called her
Suck
mother.
your dick.
she was
But it be them kids though. No, it be them
Yes,
kids.
that's literally what what she was
I don't
telling
know.
But I shouldn't have to explain to you that I lock my phone because I have kids.
Exactly. I shouldn't have
you
to
should be able
explain.
to trust me. If
Yeah.
I don't give you a reason,
But okay,
I'm
but
not
let me
trust
ask you
you.
this: would you
I
give
literally
him the
told you
unlock
that.
to your phone? I just said
I would give you my code.
Because if I'm dealing
Absolutely.
with anybody, I'm going to give you everything that you need.
But
But I
You
don't.
give
But,
me
but,
a reason.
if you was to go through my phone, I'm not gonna lie, that's a red flag. Because
Yeah.
first of all, I don't like for real. If my thing is,
You copied and pasted a whole nigga phone.
that was it. I wasn't healed. I wasn't healed.
It's the healing for me. Come through, Fantasia.
Because you gotta understand
through,
this though too. Even in relationships, we deal with other people's past insecurities.
Definitely
But
true.
that's,
No matter
but that's not
how-
my problem though. And that's the thing.
Listen, you want to hear
No,
something
I'm
crazy? It's
leaving your
everybody's
ass.
issue because
No, it's not.
you
It
can
is.
be insecure.
It is because honestly,
It is.
they're projecting that on you.
I
Not
not
my problem.
always.
No, I just
understand
it
that.
creates
Wait,
a problem
listen, let me
with
tell you
your
something
relationship.
crazy.
I'm
We
so
deal with our,
stern
we
on
even
this.
deal
Fuck
with
no.
our parents' insecurities. Like not even trying to.
Not my problem.
That's
how
definitely
we are.
true because
That's
I
not-
can deal
Because
with
listen,
mine.
that's
That's
not
what's
excuse.
confused about her
You get-
husband.
you wanna
like,
get
oh, my mama
married. You
complains
wanna
about her
build a life.
husband,
You
stuff
wanna
like
do
that.
it.
My
We
thing
deal with
is,
that.
it's 2022. We're not. People need to heal, take accountability for their actions.
It takes time.
But it definitely
but
takes time.
not on mine.
But
Not on mine.
No, my whole thing is you feel how you feel, but at the same time,
I don't have to deal with
You-
that. With that being said,
But
I
that
don't.
means you're not
Don't
gonna
come
deal
into
with
this.
nobody.
No, it's not.
it do. That means you're not going to deal with nobody because everybody,
I don't like the
literally.
way your teeth.
That's just like Ken. That's just like him. That's just like Lex. That's just like Lance. That's just like me, Kai. We all literally have our own insecurities, and we're coming into a situationship with you.
So let me ask
We
you this.
have our own
Okay,
insecurities. You're
so
going to have
why
to
do
deal
you
with it.
feel like?
We got to deal with your insecurities.
because
No, you
if
don't.
No, you
We
don't.
do.
But
Let me
why?
ask you something.
Why do you
Answer
feel?
me.
Let me ask you this: why do you feel like you're so direct now?
Because I let so much bullshit.
But
I
that's your
wasn't
past insecurities and you bring it
Exactly.
into your next
Okay.
relationship.
No. It's called boundaries. It's a difference between insecurities and boundaries. I'm got to this point where I accept certain things, and if you're not that, that's that. I'm not. You're not
built
going
that.
through my phone. You're not about to tell me. Like, for instance, I got friends, male friends. You're not about to tell me that my male friend ain't my male friend. He my male friend because I said he fucking was. You're not about to tell me he not.
Yeah, but your male friend cannot be somebody that you know wants to fuck
And
you.
I
and
will
your
never
pussy that you don't
disrespect my.
fuck.
But that's the thing. You
But
thinking
no,
too
you
much
would
in
consider
my
that a male
business.
friend. Be like, okay,
But
well,
I wouldn't
okay,
consider
let me
tried
ask
this
you
one
that.
thing.
Okay.
It didn't work for us, so now we friends.
But
no.
you know what? Let's be honest. Every person in your life is somebody that you probably tried to talk to. Either it didn't work or
Not
it
really,
did.
not in real time.
Most
Not in
likely,
real time.
no.
Not in
Okay,
real
but
time.
hear me out.
My
You
daughter's
different.
godmother. My daughter's godmother is my best friend from high school. My baby mother hated this bitch.
Okay. So y'all never did not one
Ever.
thing.
And I
not
got people
not a
who
You wanna know how
flirt,
we
not
got
an
it?
uncomfortable
Never
situation
Never even thought
ever.
about it. I'm gonna tell you why.
And that's respect, and I
but
believe it.
The way we became friends was in high school. Her boyfriend and my girlfriends were brothers and sisters. We ended up just going to the same high school.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm seeing this person. This is just like if I'm pulling up and your nigga is your nigga and my girl. Like it's different boundaries with certain relationships.
Right, you
Like,
build a
but
bond when you see
still,
people.
when you had a history with somebody, niggas wait on the opportunity.
Yeah,
Definitely.
for sure.
Niggas wait on the
I
opportunity.
will
You know
tell
how
a
many
man
niggas-
that I'm
let me
dealing with.
tell-
I
let-
said, I guarantee you.
I can guarantee y'all.
Wait till we break
all-
up.
every woman,
Yeah.
listen, let me say
Right.
this. Every woman in here has a nigga that's in their inbox right now. They ain't never getting no pussy. I've been waiting 10 years. I
That's
swear to
every
God.
nigga. Every
Going
nigga.
back to when
do.
y'all was
Every
10. I
nigga.
swear to
That's
God.
facts.
Because they 20, so they had to go back to those 10.
We
So
almost here.
I'm just
So
saying,
why he just
people
put that
wait.
in though? It's the age for me.
No, but
No.
I wanted to say, like, I think that insecurities come from that first hurt, like that first
Yeah.
heartbreak. So
And you definitely haven't got over it. Like
And-
you feel like you got over it, but at the end of the day, you haven't
ready to
because
snap.
you're bringing that into every relationship some type of way.
But
Whether it's you in your back of your mind, you moving like my ex. Why you locking your phone? Or why you put
That's
that-
something
the
you
paper
need to
towel up
deal
there
with.
like
That's
It's
not that
something
person's
about
fault, though.
a past previous relationship that you
Why are you
literally
kicking me?
put you comparing that person to.
But relationships, my bad. I'm gonna let you. I know you. Got
ahead.
I know you're trying to get your shit.
been
off.
trying to get
But I want to say this though before. Relationships build you to who you are. Because the crazy thing
Yeah.
about it, everybody that went through some shit here, you realize what you won't deal with and what you will
Right.
deal with.
Yeah.
when you
But
are
like,
in a
but like you
relationship.
said, that's where
So-
boundaries come.
Yeah.
That's where boundaries come.
Right.
What you will and will not deal with. But what you're saying, you're doing it as far as how we're saying insecurities. You're not looking at it how
You're
we're
looking
looking
at
at
it.
it.
Okay, how am I
The
supposed to look
definition
at
of
it?
insecurities
It's
is what
insecurities.
not you're looking at.
Okay, so let me
See if
tell
they got
y'all
the
this.
same words
Let me
as
say this
boundaries and
thing.
insecurities
Let me
in
say
it.
this. Let me
It's
say this.
definitely not.
So if I know that dating a person comes with them accusing me or doing all those, I don't want to date you. That's not something that I want to deal with.
That's somewhere. Listen, the crazy thing in relationships, that's somewhere where he's insecure at.
And that's
No,
not
so
my
listen,
problem.
listen,
why
listen,
did
wait,
you come
listen,
into that
listen to me.
situation
I didn't have
feeling about
relationships
this?
break me down.
I understand that, but that's somewhere you have to make somebody else feel secure at.
Listen, it's a
when
difference.
Somebody, that's what love is.
Okay,
when you make
I
somebody
get
feel
what you're
secure
trying to
where
say.
they're insecure at.
But you're not about to, if I never gave, okay, first of all, a relationship is a new situation. I don't give a fuck what that person did. This is a new situation. This is a new start. I should not be held accountable for what nobody else did.
Understandable.
Which is
But-
true,
And
but
that's
at
this
the
thing.
same
It's not
time,
but.
It's
we
a,
all
let me
feel
tell
as
you.
though we good. We got
Okay,
over our
but it's a way.
insecurities,
Listen,
but
it's a
we
way.
haven't. We literally compare each
But
situation.
that's how you communicate. That's
But
what
what I'm saying, we
communication. Y'all
compare
don't even
each
want to communicate. Oh, I don't want you texting that nigga. Fuck out
But
of here.
it be like, listen to this, y'all.
But
listen.
that's your problem.
Women,
But
y'all,
if he texts
y'all
another
look
girl,
at
how
men.
are you gonna feel about it? If the shoe was on the other
I
foot, how would you
promise to
feel?
God, I respect boundaries
you
on
saying
God.
that. You
I know
saying
I'm
that.
saying I've lived
You
this
saying-
shit.
No, you saying that until you get into that situation.
I swear
Hey,
to
stop
God.
talking about her living her truth. Her living her truth, goddamn it.
You saying that until you get into a situation where you really like that nigga, then you be like,
No, listen.
oh, so why your friend keep
Let me
coming
tell
with
y'all,
us? Why
first
you
of
keep
all-
going over your friend's house?
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
So
no,
it's like that
no.
until you get to
listen,
a person
listen,
that you like.
Listen to this, okay? This is the problem. Y'all looking for fulfillment in that person versus for yourself. If you fulfilled that love in your own, you wouldn't be reaching for that person. You're not gonna be doing that because that's different. Period. If you was a healed person, you not gonna do that.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's
This
true.
conversation won't even be had because you're looking for that love within yourself.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
Ain't no
is,
buts.
I don't care who it is.
She
Nobody
laid
has
down the
ever
law
got
on that
over
one.
their
For
real.
insecurities. What I'm saying is, nobody has ever got over
I'm
their
not
insecurities
saying-
100% because you
And-
literally,
but-
you're going to compare your
But
next
even
nothing
to-
wrong
and-
with you're
and
dealing
even
with
to
But
your
it's a
support
way
that-
to do it.
Oh,
You're
even
not
to
about
support
to
that,
do
it's
like
not
this.
that.
Right, you're
It's
gonna
not
compare
that you
them in
didn't get
some
over
way.
your insecurity. Sometimes people find somebody that they feel secure in. Women don't feel secure in situations,
Right.
especially with these men. Like y'all became so independent, y'all don't even trust a nigga taking care of you.
Facts.
No,
Which is
That's
true
me.
because what are y'all?
You
What is
can't
your
even take
intention?
care of your stuff. Why would
Like,
you put that
I'm thinking
you
about
taking care of
everything.
me?
So
You're not about to
it's-
fuck my
you
life
have
up. I
to
see
have-
where you
gotta
going.
have a, you have to have a
I said, you just
security
need a
with
place to
first.
stay. I already see it, but yeah, we see that.
Damn, not a nigga.
But
You,
that
you
goes-
digging in the trash. A nigga need a place to
We
stay.
see that shit.
Most
But
niggas need a place
niggas
to
be like,
stay.
oh, I got this,
What's
this,
wrong
and
with
that.
niggas y'all be dealing with?
I
What's
got
wrong?
all
Literally,
this
why
money,
you
but at
told
the
me
same
today?
time, you stay with your mama in your mama basement. You see what I'm saying?
Of course
These
you
niggas
wanna
that
come
be
No,
here
doing
you
with
want to
me.
know
what?
why you fuck with that nigga that stay in his mama basement?
He got all the time in the world.
No,
That
'cause he
mama
got good
basement
dick.
That mama in the basement
Because
dick.
the thing that you under, no.
That's for me, because I keep my
for
dick in
women-
rotation. I'm
let me
on
say,
to the next.
It's a
You're not
real,
satisfying me,
listen,
I'm on
it's
to
a
the next.
real thin line for women between consistent and irritating. Because a nigga that's consistent, you want the nigga that's not consistent to be consistent like him. But when this nigga becomes overly consistent, he's irritating.
Yeah.
This
I
nigga
mean,
always in my
I don't
DM.
like him. I don't
He's
like
sending me
him.
heart flies every day.
I literally can fuck you
that
and
nigga-
keep it moving. No attachments, no nothing. But
And the
average
You a
difference is
nigga.
literally
You got the
cannot.
wrong click
Okay,
there.
stop playing with me. I literally can fuck a nigga and never have no emotions.
And
no,
I can
no,
do
none
that
of that.
too.
That's
I swear
tough.
y'all probably can have
That's
some type of
tough.
emotion.
Listen,
That's
I'm
tougher than
definitely
shooting a nigga.
different.
A nigga will
fine.
take a bullet for you. He won't take it. He
This
won't
is
let you take
mine.
another dick.
Okay. I don't know. Like, I'm more of a, like, for one, sex ain't sex for me. You have to mentally stimulate my mind before you can get anything else going. So if you
Definitely.
can't do
Honestly,
that,
I'm a nympho, so I'm literally going through them. Okay, on
I
to the
can't
next, on
see
to the
me.
next.
I
You're not
can't.
satisfying me.
I literally,
I want to ask you
And
your
I
body
watch
count
too
so
much- I
bad.
watch too much.
I want to ask your body count so bad.
Fuck you. What's your body count?
Do you recycle niggas?
What's your body count?
bring them back.
I'm under 50. At the age of 35, I'm under 50. I'm dead serious.
Name
Oh,
it.
this dick
I'm
real. I
under
swear.
10. I'm under 10.
I can't name.
I'm
I
at
can't
31.
name.
Okay, if you under 50, you should name them.
I can't name 50
Why?
bitches because that's their business too, and I don't
one
put
of
out
them's
people's
fat now.
business.
He ain't
So
even
Okay,
I'm a real nigga.
I'm pretty sure you
I done
gave
played
a
the
nickname
side
for
nigga.
every female, so name their
I'm
nicknames.
not naming 50 people, but I'm under 50 for sure.
But if he, you know,
I'm
that's
under
cool.
50,
I
and that's
agree
start.
with
I'm,
that.
like that.
you could go back. I started fucking when I was 15.
Mine is
So
always
you could
because,
divide
like I
that
say,
into
niggas never
15
can
years. You could
satisfy
do
me.
that however you want
Niggas
to.
like to talk like
3
shit.
females
Oh,
a
I can
year,
do
however
this
you
to I
need
can
to.
fuck you. I can laugh
But I'm
all night.
under.
I can do this. I can do that. Then I'm the type of
I
person
could
that be
get
like,
how many times?
okay,
Okay, let me say this.
And I'm the type of nigga that be
Do
like,
anybody
okay,
know
you boring
anybody
as
in here
fuck.
that I fuck?
Are you
Do
about to go
anybody
home?
know anybody
My
in
whole
here that
thing
I
is I'm
fuck?
coming to your house so I can
Detroit that small.
Detroit
Detroit
I don't
this
know
small.
if it.
Right?
I don't even know. go. I don't know.
You keep yourself that exclusive.
It's small.
And once you already know.
But I don't want to be in a part of. I love the fact that dudes cannot say. It's literally like you said, 10, 12 years of niggas, the same niggas trying to hit. You're not going to.
Oh, yeah.
But then that's how you know niggas is
But I'm
messy and
stingy
niggas
with my
talk too
coochie.
much.
This bitch
Because
is
why
snitch,
do
so
such and such know
no.
that me and you?
Oh, you
talk
cause
about
drama at the
conversation?
club. She
Stop playing with me.
see two of her niggas there like, bitch, come get me. Two of these niggas right here.
I'm definitely gonna let you know. And what? Your bitch is gonna do what? Jump in? Stop playing with me because I'm drag.
See, and that's drama to me. That's drama to me. It does not matter. I don't care who you was messing with. Our time
that's
that
what
we
I'm saying.
had.
I don't give a fuck about none of that too. But once you come to me, you in my motherfucking face, and then you go do something else. Or
Why does that matter?
Or I feel as though you're
These niggas be
disrespecting
for
me.
everybody.
It's a disrespect for me.
But what's
I'm only gonna
disrespectful to
react
you?
far as
Only
disrespect.
person that's supposed to respect you is somebody that you're. I mean, I ain't gonna say anybody that's supposed to respect you, but if you're committed to that person, that's who owe you
if
anything.
I'm fucking with you consistently, if we know we spending the night at each other's house,
I ain't heard her say boyfriend yet. I was like,
but we know we kind of like exclusively dating,
Wait.
but it's just between us.
Yeah, she ain't said boyfriend yet.
I shouldn't come to the club and you doing some other shit because this is a conversation that me and you had.
I'm not tripping. If I come to the club,
She ain't
if the
said
dude I'm
boyfriend
messing
yet.
with coming, I go to
Hold
the
on.
club.
When's the last time you had a boyfriend?
Nah.
Damn. I go back some years.
I said I got one now.
You got a boyfriend now?
She's in a real committed.
She's committed.
Clap it
as
up for
fuck.
that.
And she honestly.
We can't release all this shit that
She
you
knows
give me.
everybody.
Look, we just talked.
You gonna be
facts,
broke
though.
up by the time this bitch come out.
I saw you trying to
Don't
say
let me
something.
bring my
but-
past into it.
I forgot.
This day show.
Cause I got my ex-fiance still trying to talk to me.
Man,
Stop playing
what?
with
Quit
me and
pulling
my
up.
ex-husband.
See, you
Quiet.
delete that. We not names.
They new girl go be in the
But my whole
comments
thing is all of whoever I'm talking to, they
not
know
your
about each other.
your ex-husband, wife, or new girl gonna be like,
then
so
his-
you still fucking with this
all
bald-headed
y'all
bitch?
not
No, but one thing about me, everybody know about me. I've
Nobody.
always been a topic that everybody knew about me. I've never far as hid nothing. It's never been no secret.
Only person that's fat
If
is my
I'm
baby
messing
mama.
with you and I'm messing
Shut up! Why would you say your baby mama fat?
everybody definitely know.
Dumb as fuck.
Baby mama fat.
My baby mama lucky to have a kid by me. Know
Call
that.
you fat. Do you
Know that.
And I'm so happy because can't nobody
Cause
never
two
get on
other
no
niggas got
podcast
kids
and
by
say that
her.
shit about me. Oh, Tamara, she fat. No, baby, I'm never fat. I'm never fat. I'm never lacking. Even with the short haircut, stop playing with me, cause nigga, I will pull you and your girl. Stop playing. At the same
So,
time.
Kai, basically, let me ask you this. So, you had insecurities and you had trust issues. So, by you going through that, you had to build the confidence up in yourself to say, okay, I'm not going through this. Like, we all made that list of our morals and standards that we had.
Let me add this too. I go ahead.
Okay.
How many insecurities within yourself did you go through before you felt secure?
First of
with
all, I've
yourself?
only had like 4 relationships my whole life. I don't get into relationships, so whoever I do put my time in, I literally invest it all. But it's like I know how to read the situation. I'm not like a person that don't know how to understand what's going on. I'm not too strict or too like that. But you're not about to play with me? No. I'm sorry, you can't.
So I'm just saying that to say, like, we all had insecurities and trust issues, but we got to a point to where we don't accept certain things no more because we've been through
But
a
this is the
situation
difference.
that made us feel a certain type of way. So I don't want to feel that way no more.
But-
I need to.
So this is what it takes.
Wait, let her ask you.
I get what she's
asking.
saying.
You don't. We don't know.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
we need her to furthermore explain.
You need more.
Finish.
You got it.
You right.
I did it.
I was the guy.
So like,
Yeah.
but she's trying to ask me how did I not? So
How did you deal with your
How
insecurities?
did I deal with my insecurities?
Your insecurities,
Yeah,
basically.
the way that I deal with my insecurities was taking time to myself and not getting into another relationship. That is very selfish to get out of, knowing you're not healed to hop into something with
Listen,
somebody
I
else.
need.
So
Let me.
you
I
had
need
to
to interrupt.
find self-love.
Sometimes you got to get up
No, you
under
don't.
somebody else to
But
get
that's
up under
because-
somebody
but
else.
that's because
I
you
ain't
don't
gonna
want
lie.
to take the time
I
to
need-
heal.
That's not true, 'cause
You're
I'm
never
going
going to
through that right
heal.
Don't shit feel better than that nut.
Of course.
But no, honestly, that I understand what he's saying, but it goes both ways because I can
It was
understand
an
both of
ugly
y'all. Because
process.
me, I'm the type that I can get under somebody else and
We know that.
I'm getting shut the fuck up. I'm for sure getting under somebody else. You want to pass that time, but at the same time, I know how she feels because at the end of the day,
I'm
if
not
you
getting
still
into
think about this
nothing.
person,
I'm healing right now.
certain people
That's why I'm
remind you
single.
of that person, so it's like you're never getting over it until you live. Like
So
you
like
said.
takes
Lex
time
said,
to
like
heal.
she's going through that now. So like, how is your process going through it?
Like,
Right, how are you
I
getting
I
it?
personally feel like you can't just jump right into something. This is not going to heal you. It's not going to make anything better. It's not going to do nothing.
But when you say jump into
let her
something,
finish,
are you talking
Tamara.
about? But I want to say, when you say jump into something, are you talking about relationship or just
I'm talking
basically
about anything
dating
serious,
or messing
like
around?
you said people don't know how to date no more. You know what I'm saying? You jump into something. You're single, right?
Right.
You mess with somebody, they get attached. They get, they want you.
Right. But what if you messing
want
with
other
multiple people?
But
Right.
like for me, I'm not dating. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is like, if you have a situation with somebody that's very toxic, like I said, that tit for tat shit, it's going to break you down. It's going to make your mental fucked up.
Right.
You're not going to be you.
You're gonna be
gonna
worse
start
for the
doing
next
shit
relationship.
That's not you. Like that's what I said. I was like, I start doing shit. I'm mean. I'm bitter. I'm mad all the
Yes.
time. Like I don't want to be that person. So I can't get back with my ex and go through that same shit over and over again because I know it's going to break me.
Right. Or jump into another
I
relationship.
I need to heal
Shit,
myself.
but I
you
won't
know
say
what
she
I'm saying?
couldn't because I say this. So people energy jump off on each other.
Exactly.
Whether you know it or not. If you dealing with somebody that's argumentative, you'll find yourself arguing
Being
with somebody.
argumentative.
Right.
Yeah.
And
But
that's
when
where
you-
boundaries come in.
Yeah,
I'm not like
definitely.
me. I don't do all that arguing. I know how to communicate. I know how to talk. And I know how to respect how you feel. I don't care that you're getting hostile. But to be able to express yourself, I need that.
So
but
let me
to
ask y'all this, and
But
this
at
off
the
the
same
subject a little
time,
bit.
if you
So-
feel as though a strong way, if you feel as though a strong way about what you feel about the topic, you're gonna create an argumentative, basically scene
I
because
love that.
you feel strong on that, so you're gonna stand
But you
on
also
that.
should be
and
able
if
to
they feel a certain
respect
type
when
of way,
somebody
that's
say
gonna
no
create an
right now.
argument.
Like
But
for
I'll
me,
say,
I would
let me say
no.
this real quick. So, and this is where I feel like relationships kind of don't match up. Men and women mature differently. Women mature faster than men, so it creates an age gap. So now the men your age don't understand it mentally because they're not at that
And then-
mental capacity. So then you start seeing relationships where it's a female that's, you feel me, the nigga 10, 12, 15 years older than the woman, but they meet mentally.
Yeah.
And
So,
I think
and
that's
it's-
why a lot of women date older because they done been. Some
Yeah,
women
we
date
mature
older
way
because
faster, especially with us having
if you
kids.
date older, like men done been through the playing games. Like they know what they want. You know what I'm saying? They not about to be keep checking for you and stuff like that. So they let you do what you do, and that's why you see some younger girls dating
older
men.
But this
They
was
love
crazy.
you.
Hold on, let me
Yeah,
say this. This was
honestly.
crazy, right? So women always be like, niggas don't want to be in a relationship. I made a status like about a week ago. And it said, how many times have you been proposed to? I'm like literally.
Yeah, but that was based off of what?
It was based off of, I posted it because it's men want to be relationships. Like it's
Yeah,
not
men
like
do
a
wanna be
men don't
relationships.
want to, like when females like, oh Nick, like I feel like sometimes women run from the relationship.
I
at
run
times.
from
You know what I'm
relationships
saying?
so
Like,
much.
Have everybody in
real
here not
bad.
trying to? Have all y'all been proposed to before?
I've
definitely been
I
proposed
tell
to a
every
lot of
dude.
times.
I've never been
My
proposed,
whole
but I
thing
tell
was-
every guy, don't propose to me off rip. Don't do none
But
of that.
I'm just think
I
about this.
mentioned that
Even
first.
if you go more than one person, it just shows you that guys want commitment.
Yeah.
It's not that they don't.
But you
it's
want,
the-
but how many
I don't
cheating
feel like all the
husbands
guys
we
want
see?
commitment. I feel like all guys want territory.
They want to lock you
Yeah.
down. Nobody else have
That's
you.
what
I
they
ain't
want to
married.
be like. Oh, this.
I'm
But
not
my
about to
friend
wake up
tell
with you
me-
every day if I want your to.
But no.
You in my
That's-
territory.
But my friend told me, he said a lot of men, he thinks that a lot of men cheat because they probably got their heart broke early. Like he said, most men was like, they wanted a relationship, and then the girl, they'll find out their girl doing some shit or entertaining multiple niggas. Like, bitch, I was faithful as hell, and this what you on? So
Right,
then
that's
they get
just
to
like the
dog
girl
the
that
next
offer
girl.
threesomes that think that's gonna save their relationship, but it's
Oh
like,
no, yeah, bitches ain't start fucking
Bitch, you
bitch till that
crying,
nigga
eating
start
coochie.
cheating.
Stop
We
it.
been through that. Like,
and he
you
still
gotta
gonna cheat.
fuck her
He about to
together.
go
Like,
cheat. You
bitch,
just
We
gave
gotta
him
fuck
another
her
cheat,
together.
but he about to go cheat with her. You see what I'm saying?
And she
But-
gonna feel like it's okay.
But my whole thing is, this is what society.
But this will
and
make it
social
crazy,
media
right? And
thought that we thought was
let me
cool.
say this, right? So this is why when you got a good nigga, make sure you keep him, because it's always
What's a good nigga?
Yeah.
don't matter what you think of a good nigga.
No,
If you-
what's your definition?
It's not my definition, it's your definition. Let me
Yeah.
tell you this and let me tell you why. Because every woman can see herself being in your shoes. They don't give a fuck. Cause the nigga only gotta sell them story. Oh, I do this, I do that, and she ain't treating you right. That's why women
And
will
then it
raise.
could be lies.
Listen,
It could be
women
lies.
will raise your kids.
That's sick.
Definitely.
Sick.
It might be sick to you, but it's not sick to her because she's looking for this.
Yeah.
So you got, like,
want
if you
her
got a
place.
good nigga, appreciate that same way.
But you gotta also take time to be still and observe the relationship. That's why I said people have whole trust issues and don't want to fix those things first, and then they get into the next relationship, and then you want to put that all on me. My last, like, I was dating this guy, and he literally would accuse me of so much shit. I'm not that type of girl.
Listen,
I never
accuse
been.
me, I'ma prove you
A
right.
lot of men don't know how to be by themselves.
Bitch,
No,
keep
honestly,
accusing me.
Kyle, a
Might
lot
as
of
well
men
make
don't
these
know how to
comments
be by
true.
themselves. They go from relationship to relationship or female to female to where they fill in that gap, they fill in that void.
Exactly.
I don't want to be alone.
And
so
that's
they don't know how to be alone.
So
Us
that's
as
not
women,
even heal.
we know how to be alone. We know how to heal, but men don't.
Yeah,
but
honestly,
typically,
yeah.
But with that
to go
being
to the
said-
men because they giving us everything that they selling us that fairy tale.
With
But
that
at the
being
same
said,
time,
But
you
y'all
gotta
don't
look at
understand,
yourself.
like, it's a shortage of men out here.
Definitely.
Like, let me
It
tell
is.
y'all, women
Especially the ones
outnumber
that ain't
men
bisexual.
7-1. Then you go to the gay men. So now it's even lower.
Who goes to the gay men?
I'm just saying, if you
Like
go,
the
it breaks the
number.
numbers down.
Yeah.
So if women outnumber, and this old number, they outnumber men in this world 7-1.
Yeah.
Like, so now when you even got a remotely good nigga, like, women y'all look at the wrong niggas and y'all look at them as projects. Women like to build niggas up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
And
we
that's
got-
y'all,
my
instead of
problem.
getting the
We'll
nigga
do
that's
to whatever
already
we want
set,
you to be.
fix it in this
But
shit.
I
and
never for some reason that's why I just said that for me I'm gonna chill out because I have such a healing spirit. That's the type of dudes I attract all the time. That need some
I
type of
always
word.
attract somebody that I feel like I gotta heal.
I
Listen.
don't want to
I
do
gotta do
that. I
something
want
to
you
it,
to make
something
me
wrong
feel
with you.
whole.
But
We
it may
are
not be what you
bonus to a
attract, but it may be
relationship.
what your eye attract.
No, I'm
Because
tired of
listen,
it,
I'm
bro.
just telling you
Fuck
how you
it.
you know think about how many
It's like,
niggas you
God,
got in your
okay,
DM.
just say that.
That's
I'm
what I'm
just
saying.
not
Just
man
say
one.
You
that.
don't respond to not
I'm
man
such,
one.
I'm such a, like, when I tell you I get anxiety from dating anything. You do too much to me, it shuts me down and I back off.
Get the ick real quick.
Because
So what
because
makes you
people
like
do-
a guy? If you
First
get
off-
so much
first of all-
anxiety
first of all,
outside
let
of
me
the
tell you,
date
and this is
scene.
the thing too.
But does that go back to what entrepreneur needs another entrepreneur?
I think that too. I definitely believe that. But what makes me like a guy is not trying to talk to me. Don't try to talk to me. Make me laugh. If you make me laugh,
That's
it's
number
up.
one right there.
It's
These
up.
men don't know how to make.
They
bitches
don't
laugh
even.
no
They
more.
come in.
Oh no, they
Let
make
me put this dick in your
Everything
Laugh you right about them.
Everything is sexual.
Let me
I
tell
laugh
you
you
what
right
happened to
about
me
the
last
panties.
night.
Y'all
So
got me.
this man hit on me at the Coney Island, y'all, and he literally.
Listen
While
to
I was
this.
getting chili cheese fries, though, let me tell you,
With
with the
squeezed
sliced
cheese
cheese,
or sli- oh.
no. So I'm at the Coney, y'all, and I'm like, paying for my food, and this boy, and he all yellow, y'all. He like, you gonna pay for mine? I said, what?
Why would you ask that?
Literally,
But let me
literally-
tell
Literally
you.
asked her that. That's not a
Literally.
joke.
You want to know
I
why?
was just
Because there
like,
was some
If you
female out
wanna
there that
impress
did
a
it
girl,
before.
pay for her shit.
Exactly. So you got me
But
fucked up.
it's sometimes I feel like, and this too, this will fuck a lot of shit
Like,
up.
you can't even pay $5 for my
women
shit.
see other women and feel like that they deal with the same type of situations they
No,
deal
we
with.
don't.
No, not
don't
all,
want
not
nothing.
all,
I'm
not
not
all.
taking care of
But I've
nothing.
seen a lot of times that when something happens with women, they come to the defense of women. Cause you put yourself in that shoes,
Yeah,
right?
like,
But then
yeah.
you see this bitch be like, this bitch selling pussy for $40. We not the same bitch.
Yeah.
We not, and
We
y'all
not.
don't. Sometimes y'all don't know how to separate the not the same. You know, this
Good
nigga-
girls get it
listen,
bad.
I ain't even
I
that.
just feel like women
This
don't hold
nigga,
themselves
you
to a high
knew whoever
standard.
said
Yeah,
that to
they
you.
don't
You just say
anymore.
he had all yellow on.
What you got?
Sometimes you
don't
know
know who he
people don't got no business talking to you. So what you saying to me don't mean shit.
Yeah.
I know this bitch ain't got no business talking to me, and she barefoot in the club.
Why are you
Why
talking
she
to
barefoot
me?
in the club,
No,
though?
for real. Because
But
your
what-
feet
but
hurt.
it's-
Keep your heels on,
It was
baby.
just,
It don't-
it wasn't even the all yellow. It was the all yellow after he asked me to pay for his food.
But you
got the
didn't,
nerve.
like you didn't see the all yellow until he asked you to pay for the food.
I said, yeah.
This
then I
nigga
was
had on all yellow.
Like, what? That's the problem.
Y'all from the
That was the red flag right there.
yellow Nikes. I was like,
You should have been
I
ignoring
literally
him.
called
Like,
I literally was on the phone like, what did I call him? Winnie the Pooh? I was like, I know Winnie the Pooh did just ask me to pay for his food.
It was sick. It was sick. But these are the things that guys be doing.
But then
And
he
it's
said,
like, no.
After the fact, I'm sitting in my car before I go get my food. He goes, "You could have just asked me to pay for it. Why? I don't
You
know
just
you.
asked me
At
to
this
pay for
point,
it.
you just threw me off.
But you asked
Right.
me for my number. That's
Yeah.
my whole thing.
but hold on, wait.
Sometimes
Just go back to
offers
women
to pay for my
happiness, because
shit.
y'all be suckering niggas out of shit too.
I don't ask. My thing
Now
is,
you might
I
not.
don't.
I'm not. You might not.
listen,
But I just said
'cause
you
I
can't
come-
put
you know
all
me.
women in your shoes.
I know, but
So
I'm
you don't
speaking
fall
for
in this
me.
category of
But
woman.
9 out of
I done
10
dealt with broke
will-
bitches before.
No, that's just
You
like
can't
that.
pay
We was
for
at
it,
you.
bitch.
Listen,
You can't
I
pay
feel
for
that.
it.
And that's how I
And
feel.
I'm like, he seen you was with a
We
group of
asked
people.
for Birkins. They got
Some
no
guys
one.
might have to wear, okay, I'm gonna pay for
She
everybody.
told me she want
but-
10 Coach bags.
Or whether he
Bitch,
just paid for your drink, but I told you, you still
I
need
go to
over
TJ
there.
Maxx. You don't even know where you shopping at, bitch.
You okay? See, and
So
that's
it's
the
like
thing.
it's pros and cons to that.
I feel
No,
like
because I was talking about when we was at View.
A guy bought me
the
a
guy
drink.
the guy, you know,
He bought me
bought
like
a
3,
drink.
actually.
But I was like, we was all together. Remember when we was all together?
He bought all y'all drink.
That's what I'm saying.
he
No,
didn't. That's what
I
he
don't
did.
think that's.
But
I don't think
But that's
guy
not
does that.
mandatory. If I'm
that's
trying
what
to
I'm
talk
saying.
to
It's
her.
pros and cons to that.
Yeah.
So, like I said, some
personally-
niggas got it to where they're like,
Cause I could have
Wait,
bought your
wait,
friends
wait,
drinks,
wait,
but
wait,
you wouldn't
y'all,
have
I
had 3.
personally
Y'all
feel
would have
like
split all
a
3 of them
man-
bitches.
If he
So
wants
listen.
you, if he's coming for you, he thinks you're cute. He's trying to get your attention. Buy me a drink. What the
But
fuck
my
you
whole
buying
thing is that man should have
everybody a drink
approached
for?
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Instead of sending away,
at least do
my
what
whole
I
thing is
asked
I'm not
Matt.
gonna talk to you.
But
if
y'all,
you
you want to hear
approach
something
me.
crazy? Man can't take down getting turned down sometimes.
Yeah,
They
you-
definitely
Sometimes
can't.
women
You
has to
literally
let
get
it know
killed.
that you can be approached. Y'all females are you make when a nigga get shut down, it be like, all right, damn, like let me keep.
But
shit.
y'all
But I
don't even.
said,
how
But
much
y'all
you-
too
I said, go over there and
aggressive.
talk to him.
It's
Go
too
over there and-
aggressive.
So that's why y'all fucking with
Y'all
the bitches.
too aggressive.
One thing
Y'all
about the
be
bitch is
way
she found
too
the whole round for the
aggressive.
whole table. If my bitch come
Tell
over
me
there,
a little
so
joke.
say
Make
bitch,
me
she
laugh.
come
You
over
don't
there,
gotta
she buy a
jump
round
right
for the
in.
whole table, and you sitting over there trying to talk to my girl. If you let my bitch outshine you, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
talk to
that's
you.
facts. That's facts.
Hold on, wait, run that
You
back
let
one more
my
time.
whole
I missed
girl
that.
basically,
Cause we do
She's a
that.
bow wow.
We
Do
go
what?
in. We will go
Exactly.
in and,
Go
and
in
buy
like
for all.
what?
We will like okay. So we will do that. Pick up the tab for the whole bill.
hell
Like we
yeah,
ain't
I come
petty
in there,
like
I buy
that.
a round
But
of shots,
none
she
of
buy
my
a round
bitches
of
is
shots,
petty.
She buy a round of
Yeah.
shots. You come in there trying to talk to her, nigga. You
And you
don't see
just
these
buy
shots
her-
rolling.
And
But
we
the
fuck
thing-
I
around
see
and
the
buy
shots
you a
rolling,
shot.
but-
We ain't petty.
But Lex is saying
Listen,
like,
if I ain't in y'all vibe, I'm only giving one person a shot that I'm in the vibe with. Like, all right, I'm gonna let
but
you
my
get
whole
back to your
thing is
girls
she
by
with
me
us.
just
She
for a
really
second.
don't want to come to
So
you.
y'all listen to this. Y'all
Then if she don't
remember-
want to come to me, I'm not. Why do I buy your whole fucking booth a shot if your girl don't even want to
so
fuck
that
with
go
me?
back to that
That's
thing
a
that
But
sucker
that's
nigga.
not make. First of all,
gotta
guys
take
can
a
get
piss.
so much.
So listen to this.
Guys can do so much.
Panty liner busting in this bitch.
Y'all remember that thing on Instagram where the girl was mad because her boyfriend didn't pay for everybody's
Yeah, I
food?
definitely see that.
I'm not about to do
And
that.
I definitely said, my
care.
nigga not about to pay for all my bitches.
No.
If I invite you to my birthday party,
You wanna know why?
I expect you to pay for your own shit.
You
Don't
wanna know
expect my
why?
nigga
You
to
got
pay
it,
for
go
Cause
your
ahead.
shit.
soon as a nigga
Cause my
pay
nigga,
something,
you not coming home with us. If you doing a threesome with us, he definitely paying for it. But if you ain't coming home with us, no, he not paying for your shit, bitches. You about to bust it wide open?
No,
Did you bust it up, put you wide open for us? No, okay, then
I've
you
been
ain't coming
on.
back with
Me
us.
and my best friend go on lunch date, and my husband will pay for our food. Like here,
But yeah, that's
That's
how it
different.
goes.
That's
And
like-
that's
that's
all of us,
different. That's
though.
like you and your best friend.
Right, say for
I feel
instance,
like
it's
my
all of
man
us.
is my provider, not my whole group of 8 bitches.
Exactly.
but when he
So
meet
you
you,
would feel away
but
if
when
your
you
man
meet
bought
that
your
nigga, oh, he
friend
gotta
a
buy
drink?
everybody shots because we all drinking.
I'm just saying.
No,
I
no,
just
That's
want
not
to
a
That's
see
what
you
you
requirement.
say
said. It was the vibe. But
No,
when
say
I
for
like
instance,
it.
I
Let's
come
get
in
in.
and I buy a round of
Wait.
shots, and you just randomly talking like, oh, you trying to talk
Lex,
to
what you was
somebody.
about
I'm
to
just
say?
saying, if it's your birthday or something, and your man decides to pick up the bill for everybody, you know, once in a while, as a sign of appreciation, that's appreciated. That shows, you know, you got a good man, whatever,
Right.
take care of it. But your bitch shouldn't expect you
No.
To
to
pay for the
my
whole
bitches
time?
and me.
Hell no.
You broke yourself.
Let me
No,
ask.
it's
Do you
not
know
how-
how?
What
Do
you
you know how
pay
many
for?
women
But
are
any
like
women
that
that
though?
don't
One round,
that.
that's it. I don't give a fuck. If you weren't here for this one round, bitch, you ain't getting
you
shit.
missing
He
it.
But
buying
if you
this one round,
expecting
that's
that from
it.
your nigga,
Let
then
out.
that ain't really your
That's
nigga.
what I'm
'Cause
saying.
that's what I'm saying.
That's
You
what I'm
just
saying.
using
It's
him
not
for his money
expected.
because. Truthfully, baby, buy me some more shit.
Yeah, you that little.
I want some more.
$50
I mean,
I
if
got
you
some
want
now.
to take care, I'm not against it. Like when I date, I get irritated if my man not holding the door for my friends. Open the door
Know
for my
that.
friend.
Yeah, shit
Like
that.
little
That's
stuff
gentleman
like
shit.
that, or walking her out to her car. You better go out and do that. I don't
If
feel
I'm
no
in
way
there and
about
I'm in
that.
the drunk, okay, go make sure my girl get in her car because
Exactly.
I'm gonna feel bad if something goes wrong. And at the end of the day, you the man. You supposed to be the man with the okay, nigga, I got my gun. But at the end of the day, you the man. You supposed to handle the situation. If anything go wrong, yes, walk her to her car.
And
whoever
but a
else.
lot of guys, I feel like their problem is they don't have father figures to show them this
Facts.
stuff.
Yeah.
No,
They
no,
don't
no.
have
Let me say
dads,
this.
or if they daddy
A lot
has
of women
dads.
feel like they could build men.
Yeah,
And then now they let.
But
you
and
can't.
it backfire
'Cause you
on you.
can't.
But a
It
lot of
And it
men
does.
expect us to
Like,
be their
like,
mother
as-
figure.
Yeah.
Y'all want us to
Some-
be your mama. Like
It's a
how we
two-way
We
got
ain't
street.
even a mama. We got
cooking,
compassion
we
from our mama.
cleaning.
So when a
Say
guy
for instance,
comes,
we don't cook
I
that
want
day,
some
bitch.
compassion.
Right.
God damn it!
Everybody
If I want to
don't
come
have
lay on,
mama issues.
if I want to come lay on your little ass titties, move it over. Let me lay on these little ass titties tonight. I need to talk to you. Like,
I'm dead. Not those little ass titties.
but that's what sometimes it's a confinement. Because a guy you got to understand this. Even if a guy, y'all like, oh, you want you to be your mama. A man is always loyal to his mother. So even if you get that type of love, that's a different type of love. You got to.
But my whole thing is, say for instance, we working all day. Y'all expect us to basically cook, have
Who
food.
told you to work?
You can't listen to
it
Who
is.
told you to work?
These motherfucking bills that you can't pay by your damn self.
Stop dealing with broke
Exactly.
niggas.
And that's
No,
not
you can't take care of these motherfucking bills.
All right.
At the end of the day, people got kids these days, so people got kids, real bills, all this shit. Nigga, I got 3 kids and a dog
I'm
and a
good,
whole
kid.
house. Stop
You
playing
gonna buy
with me.
this dog food and this Wendy's.
My dog food is $70 right now. We go through 2 bags of dog food a motherfucking month.
This dog
2
getting
bags.
put out, bitch. We not about to live this type of lifestyle.
Full massive. I ain't got no toy.
I can't afford $70 a week for a
I
nigga I
got a
don't
dog
love.
big as
Put
you
that
right now.
dog
Full
out.
massive. Stop playing.
Nigga got a good 7 years in, bitch. We wasting money. Put this dog out.
She died, but
Let's
right now
invest
she
this
still
in the
living.
business. Let's get some life insurance. It's only $25 a month. Let's make sure our kids straight.
Until the food
Fuck
went out. I
that.
was like, yeah, bitch, you can't get no chicken because we need this chicken for
But
in the
yeah,
house.
even
No,
as
bitch,
far as
you
the
can't
women
get
Nigga
no
want to
chicken.
please your smile and not your mental. Let me see. Chill out.
You probably looking at it from a viewpoint
Okay.
where you got your mom involved, but like some guys like don't
or don't
have
show
either one of
respect to
their
their mom.
Right.
Or
This
their
is
mom
crazy.
left them.
Let me hit y'all was crazy. So my parents been I'm 8 or 10 kids. It's 10
Right.
of us. All of us got the same parent.
Oh,
You
wow.
feel
That's
me? Yeah, we all got.
That's definitely a
That's
blessing,
why
though.
your
That's
views
a
are
blessing.
different.
But listen, let me
We
tell you
need
what's
a nigga
crazy.
with no daddy on this show. Okay, you ain't
Wait. You ain't let me finish. You ain't let me finish. And
Fantastic enough.
I'm gonna say this. I hate that I'm gonna say this, but this
Okay.
is the God honest truth. My parents ain't lasted so long because my mother was only so done for my father.
Yeah.
So it ain't like my dad didn't
Okay,
cheat.
so
It
let
ain't
us-
like
wait,
listen.
I
wanna hear the
Do
story.
your daddy got other kids outside of y'all?
He could for sure.
No, ain't no he could. Do you know for sure that he got other kids?
He don't know, so we don't know.
All right.
You feel? But
Carry
my
on.
mom held the fort down
'Cause
so
I really wanna
long.
hear this.
My mom held the fort down. Like I realize it's backwards. My life, my mother, we was raised in the church. My mother's in the church. My father, crackhead. All the way. My mother still makes sure my daddy's straight to this day. My mother didn't divorce my dad. She could have been left this nigga.
But that's
I ain't even supposed to be here. No, he ain't that type in the crackhead. He was a function. When my dad worked at the plane, he got pension all the time. So know that.
Functional crackhead.
But he
One of them
not.
coke
He
ones.
ain't. He
Rich
He
niggas.
wasn't never around. It was always my dad. Probably lived with us 7 years out of my life. So even my older brother and sister had a different relationship, but my mother always held it down to a point. But women do that. They build they self around.
And that's what we breaking. That's what we trying to break.
You supposed to.
But
But it ain't nothing
it's
wrong
Did
with
your
that.
mama ever
It
talk
is
bad
something
about your
wrong
daddy
with
like your
that.
daddy ain't
Oh, no,
shit,
hell no,
around
my
none of
It
mom
that?
is
ain't never
something
did
wrong
that.
with
My mom
that,
never
though.
did that.
Some mothers do that.
Some mothers do that to where you go
But
outside
then
and
you
build
feel like
your
you
own
can
relationship
raise
with your
men,
father.
and then now it builds when women feel like they know how a nigga want to be. Like you don't teach. My mother taught me how to open doors for women. Like my mother made sure I opened. My mom was already 37 when she had me.
Right.
You
Open
feel
doors,
me?
buying
So
flowers
it wasn't
and all
even
of
just
shit.
that. It was. She was even the women older than her. You gotta hold the door open. So I always held doors and did certain shit because it was certain morals that my mother put into me. Your father only could put so much into you. That's why men are so accustomed to the women that sometimes you know how to treat the woman. Like if a man treats you like his mother, then he love you.
Yeah.
Okay, but listen to this though. Like you said, your mom went through all of that. You saw that. So did that play a part in how you treated women?
Because it's you now you
You
deal
thought
with your
that was
parents'
okay.
insecurity. It's not just that. It's like because my parents were married and they were married the wrong way. It's like now I want to do it the right way.
But do you do
Or
that
now-
because
but
you
we
have a
always-
daughter?
It's not so much about my daughter. It's more so.
Your mama, you
It's not just my mom. It's more so the way you were raised because we always look at our parents as we want to be better than them, or we want to be the same as them. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
so now we deal with our parents' insecurities. You feel what I'm saying? Because now my parents didn't have a healthy marriage, so it got me caught in a situation with my baby mother because I felt like, oh, I got somebody that love me, and I
And
but
put
I
her
was
through
in
the
love.
works.
You feel what I'm
But
saying?
are you
Because I'm dealing
introducing
with
far
my
as like to open
insecurities.
up the door for your daughter to flower?
Yeah, my daughter know, man.
So
You
the
know,
expectation of
everything.
what
My daughter,
basically, you
listen.
know.
How old is your daughter?
My daughter 10. I was her first heartbreak in her love. I
love
quit
that.
playing with me because I'll punish my daughter in a different way. It was the hardest time I had like a couple months ago. No, about a year ago. I ain't talked to my daughter for a month. I was pissed off because I need to be her first heartbreak. She got to understand that. You feel me? Once you got that father's trust, now you don't linger out for me. You don't linger out
Yeah,
for
like
attention.
my daddy
You
ain't
don't
That's
do
linger out
shit,
facts.
for
you
mine.
know.
See, and
my
I grew
daddy
up.
ain't do shit. I
My
don't trust none
dad
of you
has
niggas.
been in my life forever, very active. So that's kind of where I
Set
get my
that
stance.
boundary. He set that boundary
And
for
he
you.
still to this day, like, he don't play those type of things.
And it's
So-
like they give you the play. They give you the blueprint.
So what about the guys that did not have their mom or
That's
a
crazy
dad?
because I didn't have
Like
no dad.
you know, most men
and it's
that
crazy,
come
and
from
I'll
your
say this,
situation treat women well.
My
when it comes down
situation a
to
little
it.
different because I'm the youngest of I'm the youngest brother of 5 boys, like 6 boys. So I had 5 older brothers. So all my brothers' mistakes, I never made them.
Yeah.
Everything my brothers.
You feel
went
me?
through, I always learned from my brothers. I always. So it wasn't my father that raised me; it was my brothers that raised me. So I kind of got. You feel me? I was caught in the right situation.
When you say that you didn't talk to your daughter, I felt that my daddy did that to me.
Oh yeah,
we was beefing.
Hurt him more than
when I tell you that hurt
But
me,
my whole thing is
the
you have
worst.
to go through that because it's like if my daddy did this to me, I'm not taking no shit from no
But
nigga.
that's how you
Nah,
take
you
it.
The guy that I love
that's how
the
you
most
can take
that
it.
I did.
But that's why
because you got to
wait,
understand once you
but
know
with
you
your daddy in your
disappointed
life-
him,
exactly.
it hit you different.
Man, well,
Exactly.
listen,
Like,
my daddy
ooh,
called me
I ain't
having
wanna
when
make
my
my
dad
daddy
didn't talk
mad.
to me.
Yeah, I'm
He
mad.
called me. My mom called me having sex, and she told my dad. And my dad, who I feel like I'm supposed, he told me that I was acting like a hoe. That was the first time I had sex, and I got caught. And he told me I was acting like a hoe. When I tell you my heart was broken, like I did not have sex for a long, like years after that.
Know
I
that.
was fucked up, like oh no. But
Yeah.
it took for my dad to tell me that, and you know. Again, here I am now. I don't go sleeping around with men. You literally have to earn to sleep with me. Unless I decide it's okay, I just want to get one off. Most of the
No,
time,
that got to be out of town. Though. Go ahead.
I ain't never did that. I ain't never did that. I'll leave it alone, but I'm going to try. I'm there now.
Got to get one of them in there.
I know now.
That's great to know that your mom like showed you these things, like, and not like your father figure. Because me as a girl, I'm thinking like your father figure needs to be the one to show you how to treat females.
But it's not
Because
real.
you got-
I can
a
see.
man don't- a woman. You can understand a woman's point of view and a woman from a woman. You
And
know what I'm
moms be
saying?
crazy
Like,
and toxic sometimes. A lot
You
of these
only can
guys'
understand how
moms
to be
so
a man
toxic.
from a man as far as financial support.
I feel like a father can show a woman how you supposed to be treated. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and there's certain things. Like, I say with my daughter, like, my daughter know to never talk to a nigga that don't open the door because that's what I embedded in her.
Right.
But it didn't get embedded from me through my father. It got embedded in me through my
actions.
mother.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't the guy opening holding the door open for you.
And some people would
And
take
my
that
daughter,
as
I tell my
That's
daughter,
a
she walk into the
requirement
door,
for
she
me.
better
That's
stand
just
there.
like
I
right
literally
now.
stand at the
door.
My
daughter stand
7-year-old
at the
baby
door.
right now, my 7-year-old baby Kaden, he was like, "Ma, if I get another A+, can you buy me flowers?" My whole thing is, as a man, I don't know how to necessarily act on it because he's like,
But you
"Ma,
saw
can you
that
get me
post.
flowers?" You know,
they
because
say a man's first flowers is at their funeral.
But my
or
whole thing
something
is,
like that.
I don't
Yeah.
want him to be like, "Oh, well,
Expecting
flowers
that
is
from
This
only
big
for
good. I got some
girls and all of that." My whole thing is, if you want flowers as a man, I want to give you that, but I don't want to treat it as if, okay, well, you like boys or something like that. You see what I'm saying? It's
But
kinda
that's
like,
that's
it's
too
up
much
and
thought
down.
into
It's
a
so
child.
much into it.
But that's because people putting too
But
much
the
into
weight of
it.
the world,
But that ain't
for me as a parent, I don't want my kid, if I buy my 7-year-old boy flowers,
But
if
that's
somebody gonna look at
communication.
him
Why don't
like,
you just give him one?
Dude,
then,
how
or
you know
two?
he didn't
Be
want you to
like,
buy-
did so
No.
good,
for him to
here
give
you
to
go,
you.
But this how you do it. This
no,
how you
he
freak it
told me,
out.
he said, "Ma,"
Put a
because
little
he
boy
see me,
toy,
he
a
know
little
I
kid
love
toy.
flowers.
Don't
My
boy
son
put-
know I love flowers. I get flowers all the time, whether as I'm dating somebody, they buy me flowers, or I buy flowers for myself. Because at the end of the day, what I
About
want
20
you to buy,
years,
I'm
I've
providing
probably
for
got
myself
flowers
no
one
matter
time.
what.
Don't
But-
even give them no real flowers. This what you do. You use all $5 bills. Find somebody to get them type of flowers. Tell them to go buy
That's
themselves
dope.
something.
Yeah.
That's
But
what
no,
you
I
do.
know,
Because it's a
my baby,
different
he's
type of.
like you said,
It's a different type
would
of
give me
feel.
flowers.
That's nice.
It's
Because he
it's
see my
a different
flowers all
type
the
of
time.
feel.
But
Sometimes you
my
don't
whole
wanna be
thing
like,
is he see
'cause now
how
you
the
be like,
flowers
my
make
mama
me
buy me
feel. So
flowers,
he's like,
like-
I
And
want
that's
to feel like that.
communication.
Mom bought me flowers,
Y'all,
put
my
money
thing
on it, so
is,
you ain't come with no
people
money
aren't
on
letting
it.
Because
kids
them flowers
be
ain't
kids.
last. You about to spend them little $5,
Which is
$10.
true, but at the
People
same
don't
time,
let people
my baby
sexualize
came to me
so
out of
much.
nowhere.
But so what if he did? Like, people
But
overdo
the way
stuff.
of the world, I don't want them to be like, I don't want my
So,
baby to feel like he's
what's
being
gonna be
judged
our closer
because
for
he's
today?
But
getting-
again, the
It
world
is.
don't
No
matter.
matter
The
how your
world is
kid
gonna
is,
put their
you
views
gotta love
on
your kids
everything.
regardless.
So
No
you
matter
have to exactly. You might have he might turn it up to be that, but
Because
that ain't
I
your
know my
price.
baby, he'll go out right now and be like, "Oh, my mama love flowers. Let me get her some flowers." I know my kid.
But that's communication
he
and knowing your
loved me
child.
to
I feel
death.
like is
And you
enough.
tell him
But
that,
it's-
you know?
exactly.
So when he gets down to dating other women, doing other things, he gonna
Know
want to
that.
be like, "Let me do this because I know know my mama gonna like
Because like say for yourself, if I bring him in the shop tomorrow, he's gonna give every one of y'all a hug. He's gonna tell every one of y'all he loved them, and if you don't tell him back, he's gonna be like,
y'all better
I
put
said
them
I
titties
love
on
you.
that young man, because when I was his age, one thing I wanted
He
to
gonna be
feel
like,
was
I
some.
say I love you, and he want to hear it back. Like when we get off the phone,
wanted
he be
to
like,
get
all
some
right, bye, ma. I be like, he be like, I love you, and I'm like, all right. He be like,
Love
ma,
you
I
with
said I love you. Like he want to, okay, I said I love you. Send that shit back.
But my thing is, don't try to not raise him a certain way because you think of feminine things are gonna go. If your son is about that, let him continue to be like that. Like don't stop that because
But that
he's
was
gonna
my
be
whole
wherever
thing.
he's gonna be.
You know, feel like.
But that's not
I'm
your
pushing
place.
gay on
But
him
you're not.
you see?
But communication is everything. Talk to your son. Tell him like, no, this is what it is.
Okay.
You know, and that's that. Whatever goes from
I
that is
definitely
what's
want
gonna
to get
go
different
from it.
opinions because he definitely told me that the other day. He said, "Ma, if I get an A+, can I get flowers like you get all the time?"
Because he
That is
sees
so
that's
Right, but
I
he
see
sees
that
that
as
I
a
love
sweetness.
flowers. He sees that
that.
flowers make me happy. Flowers light up my motherfucking day.
So with
Whether
that
they
being
flake flowers or
said, don't
real
think
flowers.
it's a nothing else. Don't think
Okay.
it's a nothing else. That's it. Let your kid be a kid. People try to sexualize so much stuff.
Yeah.
If you want your kid to get out this world, take away social media. Take away all those
Because
things.
honestly,
and
in
have a
social media,
conversation.
you got Degrassi, you got so much shit
But
that
my thing
is
is
pushing so many
even still though, that's why you have a conversation
SpongeBob,
with your
all of
child.
that.
Yes,
Right.
and
So
that's
with that
all in
being
there.
said-
But watch what your kid. All these parents I see, like I don't have any kids, but I'm happy that I don't have them now because at this
want
point.
mine? You got a young one. No, seriously.
But hey,
No.
that's
I take
Now
that
I'm
back.
gonna
Your
give
mom
my-
already want to, and he's a lover.
So listen.
When I say my baby is a lover, he's the opposite of me. Like, you know, I'm hardcore shit like that, but when
But
Kaden
why
comes
are
in
you
there,
hardcore?
Kaden
You gotta
like,
get down to
hey,
that.
Hey, Lacey, and hugs. Like, when I say each one of y'all to take him home and y'all will love him, I be
love
looking at
that.
him like, how are you my kid?
But you gotta
like,
figure out
I was
why.
always raised on tough love. When I say my baby display
We
his
need to
love,
stick on topic.
he's
We're actually about to
Trust
about to-
issues or
We're
insecurities.
actually about to close it out with that being said.
Oh, you don't know that.
We've been over our 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We over.
Ben.
It's been an hour.
Ben. Long time ago.
Yeah.
Big
This is
Ben.
good. We're going to bring that in with the next topic.
So,
Definitely
yeah.
come in.
We're gonna wait till Jason come back, but
I think
you know,
we need to talk about
trust
like,
issues,
yeah.
insecurities. At the end of the day, I feel like you need to heal first before you go into any situation because I that's not my fault. I don't have anything to do with what you went through. You know, this is a new situation. I'm a new slate. I can help you through your trust issues. I definitely can help that. But communication, talk about it. Don't just accuse me and tell me what I need to do and who I can't and can't talk to. Take the time to figure that out with me.
Right. I feel like you need to feel as basically figure who you are as a person.
Yeah. And people don't do that.
And they don't know
wanna
who they
hide.
are because it's like we're finding out
they
who
don't
we
want
are
that-
because
that
okay,
abandonment.
this acts like this act like that, so we putting all of this together in one. But does this really make me happy? Am I really, happy with this? Do I really like that? We kind of base it off of
And
what the
then-
previous relationship or situations that,
If it being
that we
females,
done been
I
in.
feel like we tend to bend them rules, though. We know
Yeah.
what we like and what we don't
Yeah,
like.
and we make
still dealing
excuses
with
like,
it.
Yeah, we
oh,
make
they went
excuses.
through this, though. That's not
Exactly.
my
That was
problem.
me.
And that's where I'm at now. Like, as far as boundaries, I'm like, if I see these red flags off front, I don't want to move
Yeah.
forward.
I'm not
I
even
need
trying to-
somebody.
It's like, once you
and
be
most
with
things,
yourself and
I
really
need
be
you to
with
come with a
yourself.
career. I need you to come with your house. I need you to come with your things in line first before
Because you
I will
don't have
even
no
give you
excuse
a.
of why you 30-something years old and you ain't got nothing.
And that's what I'm saying. 30 years old,
But you
still
you
staying with
expect
their
me to have
mom.
something as a
Yeah.
woman. It's like, how do you expect me to have
That's
this as
crazy.
a woman,
I'm
but you
learning
don't have
that
this as a
now.
man?
I'm learning that
Right.
now because I'm just recently now just starting to let go and just do me and find me and find
And
my
these
people.
men tend to
too.
weigh
We
us
really
down,
all in the
honestly.
same boat,
We
bro.
we
healing,
tend to
doing our
stay
thing.
in situationships longer than what we supposed to.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
And
Because
then
we like,
you-
okay, well, it's a year in. Okay, he gonna get his shit together. Then he gonna get his shit together.
How
He
you
gonna do
start
this, he
with a
gonna do
person
that.
is
Like,
how
no.
typically how you finish with them,
Definitely.
and that's just what it is. So you gotta understand that when you deal
So it's
with
like
somebody,
you say, if you had them boundaries to where I want a man that got X, Y, and Z.
And
you
that
got a
makes me, and that
401k, you
literally
got
makes
this,
me,
and that.
and what
That's
y'all
what I
saying
want.
that makes me like feel like I should have asked my ex, like, because when we got together, there was a situation that happened where a girl he was talking to literally was hitting him in the hallway because we was studying in high school. I'm like, why is this girl like coming to hit you? I kept walking like, that's not my business. So I'm like, I don't know why she hitting you, like, but that could have been like they were together, you know?
Right.
They literally could have been together, and me just being there, not knowing their situation. I took him from you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that or nothing.
That was 3 years ago. We've been graduated from high school. We graduated from high school a long time ago.
That was 3 years ago, but now look, like.
But I want to
3
say
years
this.
Now he done cheated, so it's like, who knows?
Know this. I want the ladies to know this. don't bring nothing into a relationship. Don't ask for nothing in a relationship that you not bringing.
Yeah,
Right.
simple.
Just period. Like, if you want your energy match, you feel me? Like,
That's
a
it.
lot of times
I
when
feel like
niggas have,
if I want a nigga to take me on a 5-star date,
Like,
I should be
nobody
able to
talk.
provide that.
I mean, of course, because it be like, I'm
Close our
telling you, like, I'm telling you, bitch, we gonna be broke together. Like, you
because
go.
we literally be
See, I'm the
expecting
type.
too much
I'm
out of
matching energies. I love to spoil my person who I'm with. I don't. But if I see you acting frugal in the beginning, or you texting me like and not talking about setting up date, like nothing, like bye, I'm good.
Date
That's
nights
a
definitely
red
are
flag for
important
me.
in every situation.
Let me
whether
say
it's a
this. Let me
friendship,
get
whether
this
it's a
out, and
relationship.
I'm gonna say this for all the fellas because we need. I need this to be said. I need this to be said. Yeah, I need this to be said. Ladies, give up the pussy early.
What?
Hey, I'm not mad at that because
At the end of the day,
Let
I
me
know
tell you.
what I'm
Let
getting
me tell you
myself
why.
into. Because if
Because-
I don't like your shit,
Listen, let me tell you why.
Mad as hell.
Because that part falls into it too. Because you can't like somebody after a while and then the dick weak.
like damn, you ain't
That
But
goes you to cheat.
I say this:
Double cheat.
once you have sex, not everything's off the table. It ain't no anticipation. If a nigga call you tomorrow, then he really he like you. If a nigga want to do because he's not chasing that.
Yeah.
A lot of times a nigga chase that and appeal to who you want to be because that's what the fuck you looking for. But if you get that motherfucker out the way early, like, all right, bet we passed that. Nah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Okay, we can fuck. Now let's see if we like each other. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
I like
Niggas'
that.
intentions
That's kind
be
of where
some
I'm
fuck.
at. That's kind of where I'm at now. But again, don't want to talk about nothing. Can't even give me a joke. Just want to hop right into my drawers. Not working.
It
My
be-
whole thing
I'm
is
fucking
you
off
can't
the
even
energy.
have a whole text conversation. Like, say for instance, you be on the
go
phone
to
with somebody,
dinner.
you can never hold a phone conversation. Versus, or even if
And
you're
I'm
the
a
person,
I like to
like
talk.
text.
I
like
People
to
be like,
sleep.
oh, I like to text.
Bitch, I better
Why?
wake up
Text
on
go a long
FaceTime
way.
with you. If you ain't
Text
not
go
hang
a
up.
whole long way.
Oh, bitch, you
can
ain't.
ask what you doing. Oh, I'm
Bitch, I
doing
thought
this.
you had your
They
phone
like
on the
to
charger.
literally
Bitch, I
have a
gotta.
field day in the comments, like talking
Okay,
about
y'all.
what they like. Honestly,
So we done ran over our time.
way over
All
our
the way.
time.
Definitely
We
did,
need to
but-
run this back next week. We gonna find a new topic
Yes.
because
No, we're going to continue that topic because
Yeah,
that's a
this
good
was
topic.
this was definitely.
No, we passed insecure
Yeah.
niggas and
Okay.
bitches.
we ain't
Find somebody you love,
We
bitch.
definitely ain't talking about that. We passed that shit.
think big.
But all these other
But
little
we
topics we didn't hit.
definitely, because I definitely feel like we could bring in the fact that men literally with their parents' figures in their life. Like if we gonna bring it in, we can bring it in talking small
Definitely
conversations.
That
parents.
plays a big part.
Because you're out talking to him,
A
and
man
listening
not
to him
having his
talk,
mother.
and him just sitting here explaining how he had his family and he growing up and how he's starting to teach his daughter these things. A lot of this stuff that we go through could not.
If y'all want a better nigga, raise y'all sons better.
No, because honestly, it
That's
starts
true.
with
The mom, so
our kids.
basically the mom, and I like that, like you said, the mom really gives that more. Like and women try to raise the man on the man side, but again, like you said, those soft feminine things.
Just give them love.
Y'all can
Yeah,
learn the
they
wrong.
don't give
Y'all
that.
can learn the wrong thing from y'all mama too.
Not how
man.
he treats his woman.
Because like you
would
said
dog
right
the shit
now,
out of your woman, but you would never dog the shit out of your daughter.
Know that.
But if another man
or
do
he'll
that to
call
your
me
daughter, you
fat.
gonna be mad as
He'll
hell.
call you fat, but got his fat ass mama at the house that's cooking all the
Exactly.
wings.
Love my fat ass mama.
Right. The ones you know she Hey, I'm whipping the shit. Hey.
Right. So
All right, y'all.
with that being said,
that's small talk.
And we're
big
out.
conversation.
Know that.
Bye guys. That was
we
that.
love y'all. Thank you.
That was a good
was
one,
dope.
y'all.
Yeah, that was definitely dope. That was fun.